Oh, wow. Start it right now.
I know. I was like, yeah, let's just go. So, hello. We're a minute early. That's impressive for us. So, woo woo. What's up, chat fam? It is great to see all of you. I am Sarah, the traveling button, and for those that don't know, this is David, Junk Drunk Mantiques,
And we're
and
both
yes, and we are much better, much better. Yesterday, for those of you that came out to our knickknack sale, it was great, and I am so grateful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I barely got through it because I didn't have much of a voice, and so tonight we've talked about pantomiming.
Yeah.
What decade is it from?
You might do a whisper sale.
Yeah, we might do a whisper sale. So we'll be here as long as our voices hold out. We are feeling a ton better. We got the crud that everybody else got to. Not unique to us. Everybody we know has been sick. So hope you guys are staying well. Hey, here's a reminder for you also. Have you thawed your turkey yet? Yes. Yes. David just remembered to thaw our turkey today. So it is in the garage thawing. And it's cold enough here that that's a thing. And we're getting, I think, like our first kind of rainy snow or whatever tonight.
Yeah.
So it's cold and rainy and poopy tonight in Colorado, but at least we've finally gotten some moisture. It's been like weirdly dry as a bone. Yeah. Hello, you guys. Hello, hello. I see lots of you coming in. Hi, Julie. I know yesterday I sounded rough on knickknacks, huh?
I thought you did really well considering.
What?
You did really well considering not feeling.
It was we were going to push through and it was going to be just great. So and it was so nice. Thank you. Special thanks to Holly Parker and Victoria. Thank you, Lisa, for showing up and Amy for modding over here on the tube. I appreciate all of you guys so much. And it goes so fast. Like I'm always like, oh, I didn't thank anybody. Oh no, it's over. But it was a lot of fun. And Glass Gallery is still going on over there. I think today's the last day because it started. No, you know what? I think it might go through Monday because it started yesterday. So check it out, knickknacks.net. The link is in the description of the video. Hello. I know we're excited too. It's so good to see all of you. I hope everybody is staying well. I've got a cough drop and we're going to do this. It's going to be great. Holly Parker. Holly and I have this motto whenever it's like, okay, I can do this. I can get through this. We just say it's going to be great. Whether it really is or not, we don't know. But it's good. By golly, it's going to be great. We've got great vintage, and that's what matters. So thank you, Mod Squad, my little family of weirdos. I appreciate all of you beyond. Yes. So let's see who all is here. There's our sweet V. Hey, girl. Hey. Lisa, thanks for dropping those links, babe. I know we are all busy. It's the Sunday before Thanksgiving, and holy cow, like everybody's got somewhere to be or something to do. I know we have a full schedule, and I'm sure you guys do too. So thank you so much for being here tonight with us, supporting small biz. It means a lot. That's right, Lisa. There is no just in cases on the Coleman sale. Just throw out your best bids and hold dollar increments. All sales are final and sold in as is condition because it's vintage, but we disclose any flaws or issues, of course. And thank you so much for supporting small biz. You guys are the best. I tell everybody that asks me, you know, we have the best audience, we have the best chat. And it's a nice community that we have built here. So we're really grateful for you guys. Thank you. Everybody has a happy Thanksgiving. That being said, we've got Victoria, our bid ender here. Thank you, girlie, for devoting your time tonight. I know you are busy too, and I've had family in town as well. Thank you. Thank you. There is the link for our merch and our eBay shop. We do have an eBay shop. If you are looking to find something for that person that's hard to buy for, you might find it in the eBay shop. So the in the description, and Lisa dropped it at the top of the chat too. So thank you. Per usual, we are trying to get to 100 thumbs up tonight. I don't know if we'll get there because, I expected tonight to be slower than normal just because it's the Sunday before Thanksgiving. So if we can get to 100 thumbs up tonight, that would be rad.
Amazing.
Thank you for being here, Miss Parker. Anybody with a wrench is on my wrench squad, and they're all lovely helpers that would be happy to answer a question if you have one in the chat or you need our email address or something like that. Sue Windsor, how are you, love? So nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Hi, Anne. How's it going? David and I sound a little, I don't know. I feel like my voice is a little.
Oh, here it comes. Well, hold on. Sarah,
there we are.
It's time to go ahead and pop one of those cough drops, probably.
I have one.
You have it? Good.
Yeah,
well, I was just going to let Ann know your ceramic tree is heading out tomorrow. I've already got it packaged up and everything, but I still have to mark Fragile all over it because it's going UPS. And I know the last one they threw. So.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I know. But Karen Chase and I talk about this all the time because her mailman just mingles packages and we don't know why. Yeah, and then other people get things like easy peasy. So if your mailman's a mangler, you tell him to be nice with your stuff. And as always, leave a sweet treat out for your mailman because they work their butts off this time of year too.
For sure.
All right, I'm scrolling down. I'm kind of discombobulated. Let's see. Make sure, yes, thank you for the reminder. Make sure you're in live chat, all messages. If you are in top chat, your bid can be filtered, and you're going to see things differently if you're in top chat than the order will see them. So make sure you're in live chat, all messages, so we all see things on the same page. Thank you, Julie. No worries, Victoria. You are good, honey. No worries. Ttbsarahc, David said you've got pneumonia, girl. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, she was talking about bouillon, so that I heated some up. I was like, oh man, why have I not had some? So
yeah, David's been off his bouillon kick, but I think we're back on.
Well, my doctor said, less sodium.
Less sodium. But if you, Ttbsarahc was asking what kind of bouillon. Normally we just do the little Weiler's square, the cubes. But I will tell you something that I cook with a lot and I like to make bouillon with is the Better Than Bouillon paste. That stuff is amazing. I cook with it a lot. So that's my big recommendation on bouillon too. Hello, Robin Cormier. There's Spotty Amy. Hi, you guys. Hello. B is here. Gil says, one more decent day here in Minnesota than Tim's drop. Yeah, that's kind of how it's been. I told David today, we were joking. He goes, do you want to go have lunch on the patio? And I was like, no, because it's so cold and gross. But last week, we were still being able to eat outside on our patio. So, Holly Parker, it's going to be great.
Great.
It's going to be great. It's going to be great. So, thank you guys. Yes, Phantom of the Opera, what's kicking? Hello. Good to see you, Kathy. Wildflower is here, and where she is, somewhere Alex is there behind. We see you, friends. Thank you guys for being here. Sarah Lee, what's kicking, girl? Ginger, hello. Laza, did you get my email, sweetheart? I emailed you back today. And yes, that is fine. Let's see who else is on the house. If I missed you, I am sorry. I'm just going to apologize up front. I'm not my best Sarah tonight, but I'm at least 90%, right? Oh, Vivu. Hello. She's still in the hospital. Asleep as I didn't last night. Slowly, so I'm not getting backwards. Bless your heart. Our Vivu has had quite the time. Pneumonia. And then she can tell you the rest. It's been quite the ordeal, and I'm really sorry you're still there, Susan. My hugs and love, and I hope Tennille is taking good care of you and your friend Eva. I hate that. I hope you don't have to spend Thanksgiving in the hospital, but please don't get up and cook and go all around.
Slow down.
That's my PSA. Hi, Brad. What's going on? Great to see you. Hi, Wordsmith and Evelyn. Pleasantly toasted and giggling. I love that for you, Evelyn. Let's see. Victoria says, I'm on my phone. Internet's having issues. No worries, Victoria. You are fine, honey. The weather is coming your way, Victoria, from us to you. Yes, and baby is drinking it now. Oh, yes. Good, Terza. So you have that stuff too. There's my girl, Kelly. What's going on? How you doing, Chief? Beef broth is super. Yes, I love it. You use the paste too. I know. Isn't that stuff great? And there's all different flavors of the better than bouillon. They have like a beef flavor. There's like a veggie stock flavor. They're just so nice to cook with, make soup with, that kind of thing. Hipstick, what's going on? It is so nice to
Yeah.
see. Sorry, David. I'm just like scrolling down.
No, I'm listening and I'm just interjecting hellos, and I like chicken nuggets for sure.
I like your username, Chicken Nuggets. What's up? Welcome to the chat, friend. Good to see you. Hi, Brian. How are you, doll? Robin Cormier again. I'm probably repeating people now. There's Laza again. Let's just say to everybody twice.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Do it.
Yes, we are. We are on the mend, Brad, and I am determined to be my best Sarah by Thanksgiving.
If it's not the holidays, when would it be? You know,
I know. I was like, remember, I don't know if you guys remember last year, those of you that have watched us for a while, we were so sick for Black Friday last year, and so was poor Rochelle. All of us were so sick. And I told David, I'm like, it just never fails. I think it's this time of year. And we were both laughing. I'm like, is this getting older? These colds last longer than they normally do? Because I'm like, oh, we should be perky.
This is 24-hour flu. That's an easy one.
Yes, indeed. Welcome in, you guys. Great to see all of you. There's Circle 7, Laura. And yes, everybody say a sweet prayer for our voo-voos and healing vibes, whatever you do. She could really use it. So love you, our voo-voo, and I'm so sorry you're still in the hospital, friend. Guys, we have quite a few rounds tonight, quite a few choices in those rounds. PSA, if you are bidding on a round that has choice, will you stick around? And that way we don't have to wait for you to decide. And that way we'll know what you're bidding on and you can choose it right away. It keeps the sale moving. Yeah. Let's see. Laza said, glad you came down with that last week and not this one. Yeah, I remember that last year. We were all so stupid, slap happy by the end. Yeah, and then I think I spent the whole next day in bed.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I think we slept for a good 24 hours after that.
We did.
And of course, with Thanksgiving being a little bit later in November,
yes,
we've got the Black Friday, and just so you guys know, we're going to be turning those things around very fast, getting the invoicing done and shipping fast, so that way it can get to you in a timely manner.
So once you have your turkey or your meatloaf or lasagna or ham or whatever you do for Thanksgiving, let us know. Come see us on Friday. That's Black Friday the 28th. We are going to start, pardon me, at 3 p.m. that day. And we will have some house guests. I am cooking for a bunch of people on Thanksgiving, which brings me great joy. And then Friday, we're playing live sales. So Holly Parker Mod will be here with us in-house, and my friend Tiffany is going to swing through, and she's curated some things she thought you guys might like for Black Friday too. So we're keeping it super low-key, very casual, very fun. We're going to make it go really fast, and we're just going to go Friday until we run out of stuff. Yep. So I don't know how long that'll take, but we have a bunch of stuff for you. It's going to be a good table sale. I'm looking forward to it. Yeah. So definitely join us Black Friday.
Yes.
Take it away, David.
Okay. Well, yeah, and I'd say we're sitting at 6:13, and it's about 45 degrees outside. I'd say that we should go ahead and seatbelt in and maybe go ahead and start on the sale.
I like that, Captain Pilot Dave. Thank you. That's
Are we ready? Do we want to do this, or I don't know.
So yes. Oh, I'm glad you got your laptop up there, Susan. Okay. Good. Just rest and don't work on it. All right.
Put it off and take a nap.
Yes. All right, honey. So I think we went through everything. We shipped from Colorado. We're a married couple. We're having a Black Friday sale. We have some cool stuff tonight. And even though we were feeling under the weather, we still did some fun picking via Facebook Marketplace to find fresh finds for tonight.
And a private pick as well.
Oh yeah, and we had a private pick. And then there was this weird estate sale situation yesterday where you go in and we got a call from a friend of a friend that was like, hey, you should check this out. And David, tell everybody about it. It was kind of weird the way it worked.
Well, okay, so I get there, and Tiffany was there. She was the only one there, and got me in. And the house had probably about 6 different rooms on the one level, and each room was like divided up, and they were extreme collectors and sellers. So at one point, they were Fostoria glass sellers that actually promoted it, sold it, all that stuff. And then they had like one full room of just clear glass Fostoria, every pattern you can possibly think of times 5. And then there was a whole room. It was like the garage, a single garage, and it was all oil lamps that I've never seen.
Yeah.
And I mean, every room was just stockpiled full of major collections, but nothing was priced. So I got to walk through the house, pick up things I wanted to, and set it down in a little box. Well, while I was sitting there in their little box, they, I'm going to see how much this sells for. And they looked up, how much they're listed for. So, I managed to get some stuff and get some deals on a few, but we definitely, they're going to be sitting on that house for a while if they don't move it.
Well, and they were like, well, we're going to price things, like half of what it goes for on eBay. And then the more you buy, then there's a discount. There wasn't much of a discount, but there were a few choice things in there that I think you guys are definitely going to enjoy tonight.
Well, and then when it was time to pay, I was ready to pay, and I needed to get packed up because we needed to do the glass sale. And yeah, then there was like some arguments going on. I just kind of went to the back room because I felt awkward. I was like, I don't know what to do.
Okay, so true story. This estate sale company. There's a person that works there that is just always so rude. And it's not just rude to us. Like, she's rude to everybody. We've seen it. And it's a mother-daughter situation. And the daughter is the sweetest, kindest, nicest. The mother is a little cantankerous to deal with. So we have some interesting personalities to deal with, to go through and get the things that we get. But I am so grateful that David went over there and found some cool stuff.
Yeah,
so,
found really cool stuff I've never seen before.
How crazy is it though to be like, well, go ahead, go through, make a box, and then we will price it later and you can come back and get the stuff. And I'm like, no, we kind of need the stuff now. Like,
right.
I don't know. It was a weird one.
It was a weird one.
Yeah, David did flee the scene, legit. Out of Fostoria. All right. So enough about that. It's again been an interesting week. I stayed here with the dogs and was feeling like absolute dirt. So I appreciate David even running over there. Brad said went to an estate sale, had vintage Santa cups, and all the cold paint had been washed off for $95.
Paint it yourself.
And that's the whole thing. I'm like, you can just quickly Google something and Depop says it sells for $300 and Mercari says it sells for $250. But then you go look at those eBay sold prices and it's like going for $30, So you just kind of have to know your stuff. And people that don't, it's always just kind of challenging. Like, okay, I know what this really sells for, and you guys have no clue. So
right.
You just have to, you got to roll with it, right? Yeah. So anywho, so definitely let's get into it tonight. Enough talky. We're going to need to conserve our voices. Let's roll. Babe, I'm going to make you go first.
I thought you would say that. So, you know what? I'm going to start off with a fun little, almost like a clearance round, I would call it. Really nice Fenton pieces. They did not sell during, or actually some of them we didn't get to, but some of them didn't sell during the glass sale. So we thought we would bring them at a nice low price. So I'm going to start off with this one right here. This is a beautiful crimped ribbon edge. So you can see that like a ribbon style. Hey, Barry. And you've got the hobnail, and it's kind of like a rose bowl type of thing for a bloom, but you could definitely just use it as a regular little vase. And I think the hobnail always looks nice at Christmas time. Mix it in with some of your colorful things, and it could definitely add to it. But it's on that nice pedestal, and I don't know for sure on time period. I want to say 50s, but no stamp on it. But yeah, it's a really nice piece with the focus.
It's
There
got
we
a
go.
nice pucker. Yes.
Sure. And I love that candy style. Yeah, very cool. And you can definitely spice it up, put something in the top that kind of gives you whatever holiday or season it is. So this guy is 6 inches tall, and these are all going to just start at $10 each. $10 each. This little guy is Fenton Hobnail, and you've got that little top hat. And I love these at Christmas time because it kind of reminds me of Frosty the Snowman's hat, except it's white. And so, yeah, you could definitely put like a Christmas tree or something in there, or just use it at what it was intended for toothpicks with the hors d'oeuvres and stuff would be really cool. Oh yeah, a glass little tree would be awesome in this guy. Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, that would be pretty. I agree. Yeah.
Yeah, and this guy's about 3.5 by 2.5. But wait, there's more.
Wait,
We
there's
also have this little tiny hat. That's great. It's the Daisy and Buttons by Fenton as well. This one's larger. It's 4.5 by 3.5. So you've got the Daisy and Buttons larger pattern, and then the hobnail smaller. And then
yeah,
I also have
the ribbon wrap on the top is rad. And
yes,
when you think about that being hot glass at one point, that's pretty impressive.
it's pretty cool that they were able to wrap that and then make it all look good all the way around.
Yes.
What?
Hot glass.
Hot glass, yes. And then I have a beautiful little Fenton bowl, ruffle with the hobnail, put some candies, ribbon candies, anything like that in there. And obviously, yeah, if you have the all the Christmas candies would look really nice in there. Hey Karen, we were talking about you earlier. Hope you're doing great. Um, I think Oklahoma's gonna get some nasty weather in a couple of days.
Yeah. It's here first and then it's headed through Kansas. So
We always see what comes through right before we get to Kansas and Oklahoma. So those are the choices. Yeah, little flower frogs in them, and you can put some ephemera popping out. But yeah, they're all nice condition, no damage at all. And of course, Fenton, beautiful glass made by Fenton. And if you are a collector, it's always nice to add little pieces into your large collection for sure.
I
So,
will say for Christmas too, these are absolutely beautiful with red.
yes.
The white and the red, like peppermint candy. So
Mhm.
Polly Parker has a gorgeous collection of hobnail milk glass. Just beautiful. Hi, Nicole. Good to see you, sweetheart. Thank you for your kid.
Yeah, just to give you an idea of, you just add that pop of color and bam, you're done. On any of them really, but I also like the idea of having little candy dishes all the way around the house if you have grandkids coming to see.
Yes.
But yeah, so let's count it down. I see Nicole in, and this is a heck of a deal on really beautiful milk glass by Fenton. All of them are older than 1971. So yeah, nice collectible pieces. And like Sarah said, different colors in these are great. If you like blue and silver for Christmas, you put the blues in there, and it looks really nice as well. Um,
Beautiful.
different colors, yeah, really nice pieces, and we just want to find a home for them. Red Spotty's in at 11. Thank you guys for your bids. We'll count down. 15, 14, looking for 12 or more. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. It just instantly kind of looks sharp.
Yeah, I love the white with red. I really just think it's so classy for Christmas. It really is. But chicken nuggets is in too. Chicken, are you somebody that I know, or
Yes.
are you brand new? You just let me know.
Let
Chicken
us know.
that bid. Inquiring minds want to know chicken nuggets. Are you new to the chat? If so, my mods will drop some info for you. If not, I've probably already got your info. So just let me know.
Let us know.
Chicken nuggets is going to be Nicole. And then Spotty.
Shirley White.
Hi, Shirley. Good to see you.
Oh,
Thanks.
okay. I was like, which one's Shirley White? I haven't heard that pattern.
Well, I don't think that's what I say. Shirley, I don't think we have your info. So my mods will get it for you, how to get us your info. And which piece would you like?
Yeah, just let us know. We'll go daisy button hat, hobnail dish, hobnail vase.
Yay. And welcome. We love new
Hello.
faces. It's so good to have you here. Thank you. We're a friendly bunch.
Yes, we are.
Yes. Yes, I totally do. Sarah
Oh,
Lee.
yeah.
Yes, those were so good. And the little strawberry ones that came in the Pepperidge Farms gift thingies too. I always loved those. So,
Yes.
all right. So nuggets. Let us know, love. Hobnail vase, you got it.
Thank
So
you.
that is going to Shirley. Thank you, my dear. And then Miss Nicole Belts, you let us know if you would like the shallow dish, daisy and button top hat, or hobnail top hat. And then Spotty Mushroom is going to be right behind that. Okay. Nicole's taking the dish.
Don't blame you. That's a fun dish.
That is a good one. Thank you, Nicole. And then Spotty, can we interest you in hello, my baby? Hello, my honey. Yes, just let us
And
know.
we'll just call it just
Bigger.
yeah, and then
Or you can pass either way. So just let us know. Thank you so much, friends.
thank you. Thank you guys.
Communicate with you in the comments.
Yep.
Fantastic. All right, you guys. So I have a fun variety of stuff tonight. I think I'm going to start with a quick claim. And these are for, hi, Natty. Welcome in, sweetie. Good to see you.
No worries. No worries.
You're fine. No worries. Yes. Hi, Lisa. Good to see you too, girl. Okay. So our scatter pins that I have for tonight, what did I do with them? Here we go. So I have pins and I have a pair of earrings. These are all really cute. Oh, I'm sorry. And I'm going to do these as quick claims. Let me show you what all we got. And these make great stocking stuffers, cute gifts, or you just treat yourself for something festive for the holiday season. First up in my scatter pin choice is this little butterfly. I love it. You've got some Aurora Borealis stones on there, and then some really pretty, almost like bright Swarovski stones. They're really, really nice. They have a good glimmer. So you've got some pearls and rhinestones on this pretty little pin. It's unsigned, but I do like the way that you have the pin at a slant on the butterfly wings on the back. So nice large pin on that guy. That is going to be choice number 1. Really unique and pretty. I like the colorful ones. Choice number 2 is an Avon pin, and this is a little blue-eyed kitty cat, and he has a little bell that actually has a dinger and rings. It's very quiet. You can't really hear it very well, but great shape on this little guy. I love these little scatter pins from the 60s and 70s, and you can see the Avon is right in the middle of that one.
I got you, Susan.
All right, so that is going to be the second choice. Third choice in the quick claim. And on quick claims, if you are new, we will give you a price and then give you a letter to type in. And then the first person that types in the letter gets their choice of what they want. All right. And then we go down the line. So this is your third choice. Look how cute these are. These are hand painted vintage wooden snowman earrings. And they have like a little metal dot that hangs down. And then they have like the regular old school pierced earring backs.
Yeah.
And I just think these are adorable. They definitely remind me of 70s and 80s, and they're really hand painted quite well. They're really cute.
Yeah.
And they hang great. So, pardon me, the little snowmen are choice number 3. And then choice number 4, oh my goodness, I love this little guy. This is a Noel pin. No stones are missing. You got a little stocking, a Christmas tree, a candy cane, and snowman. And I am not sure a brand on this one. I just think it's adorable. So all of those are going to be up for grabs. The price on them all is $10 each. And the letter to type in is T for Thanksgiving. Letter T. Oh, you do, Laura? That's so awesome. I love that. Yes, those old Avon pins are the best, aren't they? So letter T, and that is a quick claim of $10. And you can take the earrings. You can take Miss Kitty. You can take Noel or the little butterfly. Kelly Abbott, congratulations. Which one or ones would you like? Pretty sure no, but it's Kitty. And these are cute, cute little scatter pins, or the pair of little earrings, which are so fun. I love these. So $10, letter T. And Kelly, just let me know which one or ones you want to take if anybody else is interested. Lisa, the butterfly is also 10. So Kelly is going to take the little kitty. I love it. Perfect. So that's going to Kelly. And then Dennis, let me know if you would like the butterfly, the little earrings, or the Noel scatter pin with dingle bobs. It's got dingle dangles on it. Yes. Okay. Dennis is going to take the butterfly. You got it, sweetie. That one is coming to you. And I have the little earrings or the little Noel that is left. If anybody wants them, just let me know. $10. All right. You can take them. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, I love the little Noel with dangles. The fact that they were all there, crazy.
Yeah, I know.
So I've got an interesting find. We got these on a private pick a while back and have held on to them. And I'm going to show you the bottom of this one. I have three different, well, they're the same maker, same design, but three different canisters up for choice. So these are made by Wheaton Glass in Wheaton, New Jersey, and or Trenton, New Jersey. Anyways, Wheaton Glass, really beautiful glass. These are from the '60s. Uh-oh. They are extremely nice, by the way. They have all been taken apart and cleaned, so the actual seal is perfect condition, no issues. Thank you, Laura. I'll let Sarah know when she comes back on the. Oh, Sarah's got it going on. She's running the whole show. So, yeah, really cool design on the top, kind of like a bullseye. And then what's cool is it's a double-sided canisters. So on one side, you have kind of like a heart with vining and birds. Try to get that to show up like a dove. Makes me think of like Valentine's, but also kind of Christmassy. And then on the other side, you have two fish. And I love the fish on this side. I think that's a really cool design, a little different, kind of a mod look to it. And it's a ruby red. So a really nice, bright, rich red. And there's no damage to any of them on the lid or anywhere at all. So I'm going to show this one for a second just so you can see this one. This one's, yeah, actually, Dennis, we're getting it right now. It's really more just like cold rain and a little bit of freezing rain, but the mountains are getting some good snow finally. And so this is like the medium-sized canister, and it is 7.5 inches tall, and you can line it up however you want. I do too, Victoria. Very cool design. Try to get in as close as I can. There you go. You can see the bird, and then the heart with the lace around the heart, and then little flowers. And then on the other side, of course, those fishies. So this one is the medium size, 7.5 inches. I think these are great for little, obviously fill them up with candies for the holidays, but great biscuit jars for the pets as well. They do all seal, and there's no mold, nice and clean on the seals. And like I said, no damage at all. The larger ones, what's really interesting, they are a little more see-through. So you can see how you can kind of see through it a little bit more than the smaller one. You see how that's like almost richer. It's definitely a deeper red, but it's the same glass maker from the same canister line. So these I have two in the large size, which are 9.5 inches tall. So you can have one or two of these if you want, or the medium size, which is 7.5 inches. So
Beautiful.
yeah, really pretty colors. Like I said, this one is definitely more. You can see the red going through. This one's definitely richer and thicker.
It almost reads black, but they're like exactly the same color. It's kind of, I think it's just the thickness.
Yes,
I agree. I think the fish look like Pisces, like the sign.
they totally do.
So I think if you're a Pisces, those would be cool. But the other side is so Valentine's Day-y.
Yeah, I love the heart. If it'll focus, there it goes. Yeah, Let me try this. This one showed a little bit better because of the darkness. There you go. Yeah, really juicy glass, very thick canisters, and I love the top too. So great,
Wheaton
yeah, for rustic
from New Jersey.
from New Jersey. So I have 2 of the large and then 1 of the small, and those are $14 each. If interested, yeah, I think they're definitely different. Oh, that's cool, Dennis. That's awesome.
Yeah,
Um,
they're
yeah,
cool.
Wheaton glass from New Jersey, correct. And so $14 each. I'm going to set them to the side because we've got a lot to go through, and I will bring them back for the recap.
All righty, fantastic. So let's decide. I don't know. I have, oh, I hate it when I do that. I'm sorry. I'm like, what am I doing? Oh, right. Let's go ahead and do some ornament lots. And these are really cool. I'm starting these ornament lots at $20. And you're going to get multiple ornaments in each lot. These are all vintage, kitschy, fabulous. All right. So our first lot that is up for grabs is going to start with this little mouse. And the little mouse is on a gumdrop, as you can see, and also holding a gumdrop. Super duper sweet. Her little ear is curled back. There we go. And she is made in Japan. You can see the little blushy color that they have painted inside her ears. She has a bow on her tail, and her little ornament hanger is on her head. So she is the first one in this lot. The backside of her purple gumdrop has a little bit of sugar glaze that's come off of it, but you can't tell from how she displays. And she will also just sit like that if you would prefer. So she's the first one in this lot. The second one in this lot, another little mouseketeer. And these are the cutie pies with the beady eyes. Now, you guys have heard me talk a lot about kitsch ornaments probably over the years. But these little beady eye ornaments are very collectible, very popular, and they're all made in Japan. Now, this one is writing a sugar glazed peppermint, and it's kind of reading red, but it's actually pink. It is like a baby pink sugar glazed. And then Mousy is in red and white candy stripe. So has a little bit of flocking loss right there on the side of the head. But again, these display so well. And their third little friend that's in the slot, wait for him, it is little weirdo Gumdrop Snowman. And Gumdrop Snowman, I've seen things through the years. He's pretty fabulous. And they're all, I know, they're so cute. I was just smitten with these little boogers. So all 3 of these are going to come together in the first lot for 20. All right. So you're going to get Gumdrop White Mouse. You're getting Peppermint Stripey Mouse, and their weird little snow boy friend. Okay. So silly. I love these. All right. So that's the first lot. Thank you, Regina, for your bid. The second lot, I absolutely adore. These are so fun. First one in this lot is a plaid puppy dog with her little eyes closed, and she's a flatsy style ornament. She has made in Japan on the back. That's from where all the good vintage ornaments come from. Pardon me. And she is so cute. She has a little gold hanger, and she is adorable. So she's the first one in the second lot. And then the second and third ones match too. These are precious. So this one is an airplane, and it is so cool. 1960s. This is all flocked. So all of the green that you see is nice and flocked. And it has its little propeller, which does not move. It's stationary. And it is a little airplane, which is just the cutest. I love it. And the flocking and everything is in great shape. The sequins on this little booger are all there, which is impressive. So that is going to be the second ornament in this lot. And the last one is a bird with a tree. Put a bird on it. So this is the same pattern on the tree, all green flocking with gold bows. And then you have this little feller down here at the bottom. And of course, these are all made in Japan as well. So second lot is these three. All right, kind of your Ralph Lauren Christmas, if you will, with the traditional colors, which are darling, kitschy ornaments, or your pinky set that are just so precious. We all love our kitsch ornaments and can't get enough. Perry, I see you in, and Regina. Let's go ahead and do a countdown, friends. Thanks, guys, so much for being with us. Throw a thumbs up on that broadcast if you don't mind. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Pardon me.
Very fun lot.
This guy just cracks me up. I love him. He's so silly. All right. Yeah, that's right. There's the bid in from Victoria Emery. And Perry, would you like the green and red set or the pinky set? Just let me know with the candies. And then same question to you, Regina Rainey. All right. Congratulations, you guys. Thank you so much for your bids. Yay.
All right.
Thank you.
Let's see what Perry says. Second lot, the green lot.
You got it, Perry. The green lot is coming to you. And Regina, do you want the pink lot, sweetie? Just let me know.
I think so.
All right.
We'll
Thank you so much.
Awesome. Okay, so let's get into some Scandinavian stuff. These two items were found at that weird estate sale, private estate sale, and very dusty. And luckily, they didn't know what they had. This is a really beautiful Swedish piece. It's an Advent calendar holder or Advent candle holder. So you got the 4 candles, and they are a nice, just regular bright red. They're coming in a little orange, but they are red. And then you've got this nice solid brass, very thick brass that's been polished and curved into the Viking boat with the wooden holders that are attached. I looked and looked online. I could not find this anywhere online. Most of these kind of pieces are usually individual little holders, the Scandinavian ones. So I could not find this, but comparable prices on stuff that were like individually put together, usually about $40 to $50 on the Scandinavian old stuff. This is from the 60s. It's
Super cool.
It is really nice, solid too. So no markings on the bottom. Try to get in there. You can see how it's fastened in with the flathead screws, and then that just nice curve on both sides. And then you've got the wood with the little shields on both sides as well. So it's
That is
complete.
super cool.
Yeah, definitely, it's a Viking ship. And the Scandinavians love to push that stuff out. Those really beautiful Viking ships. And then they also had this little guy. He is from the 70s, early 70s, maybe late 60s. He's the Viking Noggins. So he's a very well-known Viking that is collectible if you go travel to Sweden. And it's new out of its box. So I'm going to show you what its box looks like. It's a little container with the see-through, and it even has your little flag there. There's the top and there's the bottom. They just pop off. So it's all coming together. So it's actually coming with its original tag and the exact box that it was in. And I wanted to show you the original barcode on this. But
Oh my heck.
But SEK. So different. But
No, that might just be their SKU. It probably was 125, whatever.
Yes, and when I was looking online, I couldn't find this guy online, but comparable, usually about $60, $70. Yeah. So this guy is kind of like that Hagar. Yeah, Hagar. Yes, I know exactly what you're talking about, Brad.
Horrible Hagar, yes.
Yeah, but
Hagar the Horrible. That's it.
That's it.
Thank you.
Yeah. So it's considered like a souvenir from the 60s, and on this little tag, Der Wikinger, the Viking Vikingen. I butchered that.
This is so cute. This would make a fun Christmas gift too.
Oh,
Him on the boat.
absolutely. And then you've got the whole write-up on the inside. Try to get to focus.
I love it.
It just doesn't.
Yes.
All right. So it won't focus for me. But yeah, all complete, nice wood, and all put together, handmade. Very collectible. So if you don't want to go to Sweden to find these guys at a thrift shop, do they have thrift shops in Sweden? But how cool. It's a Christmas Advent candle holder. And then you've got the Viking right here protecting your boat.
That is really, really cool.
So
Yeah.
yeah, on this guy, he measures right at 6 inches, and this is 8.5 inches long. And like I said, I could not find anything like this online. So a really cool get for 28. All right,
That is so fun.
cool.
Yay.
Love it. All right, I will set these to the side. Thank you, guys.
Okay. So let me go this way. See what we've got. I am going to do these little Fenton animals, courtesy of Victoria Emery. Thank you so much, girly. We did some fun tradesies, and she helped me curate for my glass gallery sale. I had 2 of the animals left. I think I had 5 total. So I have the chicken and the elephant, and I am choosing these for $26 each. And they are both Fenton, no issues, great shape. They are black. This is not amethyst. It is beautiful black, deep black glass. The Fenton marking on the elephant you can see is right there in between his front and back leg. And he is in beautiful shape. These make, again, great Christmas gifts for a hard to buy for person. Who doesn't like a Fenton hand-painted animal? These are so cool. I think the chicken is darling. And you can see that her tail is very fluffy, very roostery. We do have the hand-painted pink and green flower on her as well as a little green eyeliner. Pardon me. And some polka dots on her hackle. And then the other side is a small little pink flower and a green flower. So she has her original MSRP at $32.50 on her. Yes, these make amazing Christmas gifts. Very collectible. Fenton, of course, as you know, is a wonderful brand of glass, and we all love our Fenton pieces. You do have the original sticker on this little guy. Pardon me. And these are just so cute. We can do them next, Phil. No worries, honey. So that is choice of Fenton black glass animal for 26. All right. And you can take the chicken or the elephant. What came first, the chicken or the elephant?
The elephant.
I'd say so. Probably so.
I would hope so.
All right. I don't see any interest on those. We're going to keep it moving. Thanks, guys.
All right, Phil, I'm bringing the sleighs to the table for you. I hope you're feeling okay. Oh, let's see. Yes, elephant for sure. Thank you, Fira. So I have this is one of the things that I did stumble into yesterday at that interesting pick. So I had 4 different sleighs. They had other ones, but I only picked the colors that I liked. And this is the only one that doesn't actually have its sticker on it. The others do. They're all by Fostoria. So when I was looking this up, this mold, this has been made by Mosser Glass as well.
Yep.
Fostoria brought them back. So basically bringing back that antique look. Not Avon. No, it's actually, they're made by Fostoria Glass. Let me show you the actual label that they use. And that label they used for the Americana type of glass stuff. They did it for about 20 years. So this is most likely it's between 57 and 86, but when I looked up the sticker, between 60s and 70s is when they were using that sticker. Yeah, so really nice Fostoria pieces. Now they were collectors and sellers of Fostoria. So they had all of their pieces tagged. I left the tags on there. They do peel off fairly easily, but I left them there because, like Sarah said, it was fun seeing how they cataloged everything. So this is actually the mold maker.
It was the most organized. Everything had an item number. Like she was about it.
Right, and when she made these labels, that's the price that they were going for at the time, or that's the value. So as you can see, things go up and down in value. They are still extremely collectible, and there's no damage at all. No worries, Phil. Yeah, the red is a ruby red, and then we've got a nice green. They don't glow. They're made like pressed glass, so they didn't need the glow ability. But you've got the nice swirls all the way around, and then even like balls that kind of look like beads. And yeah, this one on the bottom, it shows they called it the emerald green. They were selling it for 85. And then this guy, the cobalt blue, I had to grab it because if you do anything blue for Christmas, you can't find a blue sleigh out there. So there's a really nice one as well. And on the bottom, you can see the price, 95 on that one.
Wow.
So yeah, they definitely did their homework and had a collection like crazy in the garage of all these sleighs. They were dusty, dirty, but nothing chipped. So I'm just going to set two like this so you can see we've got the ruby red and then the cobalt blue, and then we've got the emerald green.
Gorgeous.
And then last but not least, we have the milk glass. So we'll just set them like this, and I'll just show them like this.
And that one is really more opalescent. It's not showing very well.
Yeah, it is actually an opalescent
glass. It has kind of a there you go, opalware. Has also on the edges of the bottom rungs, the transparency and the opalescence.
Yes, thank you. Yes, it is the opalescent, my bad. Yes, and these measure right at 6-inch long. How cool would they be all around the house, little sleighs with little candies or little snack cakes?
Just oh my gosh, you're so funny. David bought snack cakes earlier at the store. And I like these to put candy canes in. They also look really cute if you put a reindeer out in front of them.
Agreed. Yeah, put them with Santa.
Oh, get that green one off there. That's stressing me out.
Okay. All right, we're going to go ahead and count them down. They're coming a little dark, but just so you know, yeah, blue, red, emerald green, and opalescent. All right, let's count them down. Thank you, Phil and Susan Lee, everybody that have put in their bids. Let's count them down. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid ends. Beautiful sleighs.
Yes. And thank goodness for her beautiful Fostoria collection, because it did allow us to pick a few pieces that we thought you guys would really enjoy. So thank you for all of the bids, y'all. Yes, thank you. Thank you. There is Victoria Emery with our bid in. Okay. And Phil, let us know which one you would like.
Pick by color.
And behind Phil is Bree. And then behind Bree is Susan Lee. All right. So Phil, Bree, and then Susan Lee. I think that's everybody. Yes.
Okay. Thank you, Sarah. And I'll just hold these up here and just claim with the color. Thank you guys so much. Red and green for Phil. Classic.
Lovely, Phil. I love that. Great guts. Thank you so much. Okay. Phil took the red and green. And then Bree, which one would you like, sweetie? The opalescent or the blue? And then Susan Lee, you are next behind Bree. Okay, Bree's passing.
Okay, thank you, Bree.
So Susan Lee, would you like opalescent or blue, or you can certainly take both? Thank you so much, guys. Yeah, those are gorgeous. Nice score, honey.
Oh, thank you. No worries, Susan. So these two are left, and we can bring them back for the recap.
Gorgeous.
Awesome. Thank you.
Hey, all right. Thanks so much, you guys. Thank you. So pretty. All righty. So I am going to go this way with a really cool piece of glass I got this at a private pick a couple weeks ago, and it is stunning. I am asking 59 on this, and it is Blinko by Joel Myers. It does date to the 60s. And you can see it's an optic panel, what we would call tangerine, into daffodil, and then into this yummy bright ruby red, what we traditionally call like amberina. I know Viking calls it persimmon. Everybody's got their name for their graduated ombre, but I really like this because you have such defined color in this really thick, juicy orange base into the daffodil band and then up with the ruby to the top. It's stunning. Now, I will tell you, when I got this, I originally planned on keeping it because David and I collect Amberina Blinko ourselves. But I have so much.
We have some
all my stuff, and I said, "Oh no, is this overkill? Is this the piece that takes us over the top?" Maybe. Yeah. So you can see that it does have a slight glow to the yellow. And fun fact, on Blinko, the daffodil color is the only color that actually glows with Blinko. So it is a stunner. And again, it's kind of the squatty panel, what Fenton would call the melon vase, if you would. That's right. Lots of wonderful cadmium in it to make it have that glow. Such a pretty piece. It's a squatty little guy. Let me give you a measurement for sure. So the diameter at the top is 2.5 inches wide, and this is 6.5 inches tall. So makes a really pretty gift for that person that loves Blinko. There, you can see how defined the graduated color is. It's just stunning.
Yeah.
Look at that. Isn't it beautiful? And fun fact, Blinko is my favorite brand of vintage glass.
Yep.
Something about their styling I just really am drawn to. It's quite lovely. And the thickness is just, you can't beat it. So 59, it again is designed by a man named Joel Myers. He did lots of pieces for Blinko. He was a mid-mod designer in the 60s. And it's just an exceptional little piece. So I'm asking 59. Really good price on this little pretty piece. If anybody is interested, here you go.
It's juicy. Gosh, it's cool.
It's juicy. All right, guys. Thank you so much. I know, just lovely, thick, yummy glass. Thank you.
Awesome. Well, we may just have to find a spot for it. I don't know.
Oh no.
So, this is also from that Fostoria collector. These were in a closet, and oh my gosh, they were so dusty, and I just dusted some more off. So I believe I've gotten them clean. This is a Fenton, though. So they did have some Fenton. This is the Fenton Celestial Blue Iridescent candy dish. So you've got the lid, which is really nice with the topper. There's absolutely no damage to it, in excellent condition. And these were a little bit older. These were in the 30s, made in the 30s. And you've got, so it's going to be hard to really pick. Oh, there it goes. It picks it up. A little bit of texture, kind of like a crackle glass texture, but it's more for the iridescence, if I can get it to pop through. Sorry about my camera, guys. There it goes.
Yes.
So you can see that iridescence on the inside. It's also on the outside, of course, and then that shine just picks up on those little panels, almost like a flower. Yeah, nice for lemon drops for sure. I love the lemon drops.
Or even cough drops. 'Tis the season.
You're coughing. It is a really nice blue in person. You're right, Victoria. I know Victoria's got quite a bit of Fenton pieces.
Victoria's a Fenton girl, yes.
No issues at all, and really nice and clean. So I grabbed that, but this was also behind it, and I was just kind of like, what? I had not seen this cubed design. It looks like an acorn to me. I could not find anything that said it was an acorn shape or design, but to me, it screams acorn. But this is Fostoria from the American line that they did. Anywhere from 48 to 82, they made these. So I couldn't date it, but judging by what the other stuff that they had, I would say probably 50s or 60s. Oh, that's cool, Sarah. That's really cool.
Yes. Ours it's up in the cabinet. We have the clear bowl that matches this, and it
Yeah.
also ironically matches the Whitehall glasses, and I feel like they all were competing with that same panel
Yes.
style with the squares that almost kind of look like a honeycomb. It's
Yeah.
just beautiful. My grandma had some of this, and like I said, I have her dish.
Okay. Yeah. I see you, Gail. Gail, yes,
Perfect.
I will write you down for
We
this
get the
baby
new
right here.
phosphorus. You got it, Gail. Thanks, sweetie.
Wexford. Okay. When I was looking it up, Brad, it was saying everything I saw was talking just about the cube texture. That's interesting. I'll have to look that up.
Yeah, it's the
Wexford.
same pattern as Whitehall glasses, and those were so popular about 4 or 5 years ago. Everybody wanted Whitehall glasses.
Yes. And it's just nice and juicy red, ruby red. I didn't check for a glow, but I don't think there's a glow on these. But yeah, this one right here measures right at 6.5 inches tall. And I thought I think blue and red Christmas. I don't know. I grabbed it because I was like, you're either going to be this person or this person. And I
I
watched.
think I'm both because I really love the juicy thickness of the red, but that old antique Fenton is so classy. Yeah, they're really nice.
In both excellent condition. So let's count them down. Thank you, Phil and Susan. We're at 33 right now for choice.
I
Yeah,
agree.
like a Jolly Rancher for sure.
Mhm.
All right, thank you. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And they both have that nice pedestal bit end. On the bottom, you have a hexagon on the Fostoria, and then a nice round with like a petal design
I
for
love it.
the Penton. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. We're struggling, but we're making it.
Okay, we're doing it. Thank you, Susan Lee. There's your bid of 35 right before the bid in. So, Susan Lee, you have your choice, honey. Would you like the red or blue? And then Phil, same question to you, doll. All right.
Thank you
Thank
both.
you for your bids. Beautiful pieces.
Yes, thank you guys.
Yay.
And
Congrats.
let me know in the comments, and Gail, I'll write you down for that blue sleigh.
Fantastic. Love that. I got into a beautiful piece this week, thanks to my darling husband.
I got you, Susan Lee, for the blue. Sorry, Phil,
You're
let me know if you want the red, the Fostoria.
Thank you, Phil. Thank you, Susan. You guys are awesome. All right. So at the estate sale that he went to where they priced everything once you'd made a box, David, of course, picked this up for me, which I thought was the sweetest. So I'm going to start her at $38, and I'll tell you about her. At first glance, I was like, oh, that's Goebel from Germany.
Same.
Like, definitely got to be a German Goebel piece. It's not. This is the first piece that I have had of this brand ever. And that doesn't happen to me very darn often. Hi, Sharon. Hi, Charles. So this is made by a brand. Some of you may be familiar with it. I was not. It's Wilhelm Rittersch. And Rittersch is Ritterir. Apologies. Rittirsch. And these were made in Krupp's, Bavaria, where he was a designer. And he mainly focused on Dresden figurines, and his Dresden figurines of women and their netted dresses. You know what I'm talking about when I mentioned the Dresden ceramic or porcelain netting. So this maker was known for their Dresden pieces, but in the 50s came out with some mod animals that they did. So this is not the normal for Wilhelm Rittersch, but it is 100% Wilhelm Rittersch. So I went down that rabbit hole, and The reason these are more rare than Go Bell or anything else is because these were only made for a few years. The company went out of business in 1974 and didn't start until 1950 making these Dresden figurines. So they were only in business for 24 years and then made these modernist pieces. These are among some of the older pieces. And again, if you look up Wilhelm Ritter's, you'll see they go for quite a bit, over 100. So I couldn't find this little deer. There were no comps to be like, well, it sells for this. All of the animals were anywhere from like 70 to 130. So I thought, well, let's go with half of that. I'll start it at 38. So it is such a spectacular piece. Really a neat brand, and it displays so beautifully either way.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I know Wilhelm Rittersch again is the brand. If you're out and about and see the crown logo, and then there's a W and an R on either side of the logo, that's who it is. So if you see that WR on anything, you know you've got something great.
Awesome.
Made in Germany. David picked it up, thought it was Go Bell. Brought it home. I was like, oh, definitely Go Bell. And then I did my deep dive on brand, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is fantastic.
Yeah, and I will say, I thought Go Bell, and when I brought it home, Sarah was like, "No, this isn't." I was like, "Oh, tell me more."
Yeah.
Phil, I got you for the
Almost 5, I would say 4.75 inches tall. And I'm not sure about that, Dennis. All I really found about the company is they did the Dresden female Victorian figurines like crazy with that very intricate, beautiful lace netting via porcelain, which is crazy. So she is almost 5 inches tall, excellent shape, no issues whatsoever, and a really rare German luxury brand
right.
from Cups Bavaria, Kups. And again, made between 50 and 74. We believe this one, based on the other animals that he did, were definitely closer to some of the first pieces that he made, more mod. And it's just so cool. I was thrilled to pieces that David found it. And then I got to do the research on it. So, yes, 38, I feel like is a good price on this little guy, considering if you do some research on Wilhelm Ritter's pieces, they go up there.
Right.
So thank you guys. We'll bring her back for the recap. Ooh, going to get another drop. I'll be back.
Get another cough drop. I'm going to bring some more glass. And thank you, Phil. I got you down for that opaline sled. And let's bring another opaline piece in, actually. And this is a really beautiful vase, almost antique, if not. But you can see a beautiful. Oh, let's hold on. Let's go back to Sarah real quick.
Kathy, it's yours, sweetie. We're not going to worry about a countdown. You were the only one in. We have a bit of a lag tonight, so it is yours. Congratulations, and thank you so much. It's such a beautiful piece. Go ahead, babe. Sorry to interrupt.
No, you are good. Beautiful opaline. So I'm going to show you in. It's kind of like, you remember some of those Westmoreland types of pieces, kind of like that same type of bottom. Clear, and then that opaline comes in. You can see the there's no condition issues really with this. There's a little bit of staining down in here, right in there. I have not attempted to mess with that. I mean, I cleaned it out, but I haven't gone crazy with it. So, there's no damage at all besides just the fact that it needs some cleaning on the inside, but there's not sickness to the glass. And it's right at 10.5 inches tall. And I think, obviously it's a really beautiful vase for Christmas time, but all the different seasons, or just year round. But yeah, you can put whatever you want in it to give it a festive look to it. But yeah, it's just a nice thick piece, real thick white up here. And then as you get down here, oh, just a really beautiful panel. Yes, and thank you, Holly, for sending this our way. It's a really beautiful. I love the little fingers up top, or knuckles. I think about 12.
Nubbins. You got nubbins.
Yeah, 12 nubbins. 12 little nubbins. Thank you, Laza. I see your bid. And then this is actually going to choice with this basket, and I'm bringing it kind of a low price, just because we need to move it. Really beautiful pink applied handle on that hobnail with the opalescent. It does have its little Fenton tag on there, little stamp. And this is a rare piece by Fenton in the 90s, sorry, with the dusty rose. And it's just a really beautiful little piece, great for a gift if you know someone that loves those colors. But also, wait until spring pops around, and that's a perfect time to fill it full of candies.
I love it.
Yeah, it's a
Well,
really
the rose apparently is harder to find in the Silvercrest line with that opalescent hobnail.
yeah.
So I did a little bit of digging on this piece too, and there's lots of Fenton baskets out there, but this color is more on the rare side. Really pretty, that dusty rose.
Yes.
Yes.
I agree, Victoria. Yeah, it's a beautiful color, and you can see that dusty rose pulls up on the edges as well. So yeah, nice color on that. And the applied handle is in excellent condition, no issues at all. So just nice pieces of glass to mix in with your decor.
Yeah.
Right now we're at 20 with Laza. Thank you, Laza. And this is going to be for choice. So if you want to get in, jump in at 21 or more. Yeah, multicolor little glass ornaments would be awesome in there. Some tinsely crap coming out of the top of this guy.
Some tinsely crap.
Hey, Robin, it's good to see you.
Hi, Robin.
So yeah, really great get. This one is a very collectible piece, so hold on to it and watch it go up in price. So Robin's at 21. Let's count down. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Thank you guys.
And thank you. Yes, thank you so much for being here, supporting small business. Hit that thumbs up when you get a chance. And if you haven't subscribed and you're new, definitely subscribe.
Yes, please. All right, there is our bid end. Robin, your 23 came in after the bid end. So Laza at 22, vase or basket. And we'll see what is left for Robin.
Yes. So Laza and then Robin.
Got you for the vase, Laza.
And then Susan Lee, if we get to you, sweetie, we'll honor you. Okay. Yeah. Susan Lee, after the bid in, but we might get to you, so hang tight.
Yeah. So let me know, Robin, for sure on the basket.
Gorgeous. Yeah. Really pretty piece. Thank you, Laza. Congratulations, honey.
Love that vase.
Yes. Robin let us know on the basket. And then Susan Lee, if she passes and you want it, let us know. Okay, Robin is taking it. You got it, sweetie.
Thank you, guys.
Awesome. All righty. I am going to do a 2-for combo. And this was my favorite find this week. Of course, I'm a big nerd for vintage Christmas, as most of you know. And we all love it, right? Like, Christmas is so much cooler than other Christmas. And again, if you like to decorate with new stuff, no fault there. However, there's just some charm that the old stuff has that the new stuff doesn't.
Agreed.
So this is going to come together. I'm starting the bid at 36. And this is a 1970 rubber face Kamar Santa. As you know, Kamar was one of those brands that made plushy, kitschy funsies all throughout the 60s and 70s. Most of them were stuffed with sawdust and little plush critters, everything from reindeer to poodles to you name it. And this Santa, I think, is just exceptional. He does have on the bottom of his boot stamped, where did it go? There we go. 1970 Kamar Inc., Japan. And to boot, he also has his original Kamar tag over here that also says made in Japan on his side. His little fingers have some paint loss, and it's not real noticeable unless you're like close up like that. So you can see it. He displays great, but there's just a smidgen of paint loss on his hands. The best part about these Kamar Santas is that they are movable, and you can see Santa's little britches underneath are like red rubber, and his little belt you can straighten. There we go, Santa. Let's get it together. We've got toys to deliver. The paint on his face I would consider really excellent. You can see it is rich and great. A lot of times the beards on these are kind of gross. His is amazing. And you do have an ornament hanger if you feel like hanging him. Now, he is a big ornament for the tree. Most people sit these around and display them with reindeer. Speaking of,
reindeer.
We have a plastic reindeer that's going to come with him. And this guy, look at the rack. I'm getting like elk / moose antler vibes.
Yeah.
We've got some interesting rack on this guy. And if you notice, it's not symmetrical, just like a real one. Not symmetrical at all. Kind of funny. But he is a hard plastic, kind of like a blow mold, and really good shape, 1960s or 70s on this guy as well, which is why I think he displays so nicely with Santa. Now, they both stand / sit just great. So you can display them however you like, but Kamar Santas have been a hot commodity for a while, and I think this is only maybe the second one I've had in 12 years. Like they're hard to find. So I was really happy and pleased with my little buddies this week.
Hi, Shannon.
Sorry. Hi. Welcome. Shannon, good to see you. So I'm going to start a countdown. This is for both of them. This is not for choice. This is going to be for the bundle of Santa plus his special little reindeer. And I thought the red, even on this guy, he has like a little flocked ribbon. I thought it even matched Santa really nicely. So Santa with his prized buddy who has some interesting antlers happening. All right. I'm going to start a countdown. Perry's at 36. That is going to be for both items coming together, not choice. I am so sorry.
It's okay. You're doing great.
15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Everybody's in excellent shape. So cute. Kathy, I see you're 37. Thank you so much. Thank you, Laza. I know you're a deer lover like me. Love it. Yes. Thank you guys again for being here and supporting small business tonight. Hope everybody's going to have a wonderful holiday coming up on Thursday.
Yes.
All right. Congratulations, Phantom of the Attic, Kathy. Coming to you, Santa and his deer. Thank you so much. And Perry, thank you for your bid too.
Congrats.
Right.
It is that time of the sale. I'm going to show you my 2 smoking men that I grabbed yesterday. That collector of Fostoria and oil lamps also collected some smoking men. I got a couple for sale, got one for myself, and Tiffany got a couple. So these are the older ones, really nice early 80s, and they are German. So they're the same size, and they are both stamped. I do believe they were probably captured on the same trip, most likely. But they've got their stamps on the bottom, burnt in. Let's start off with this guy. So the reason I love this guy, besides the fact that he is the more traditional yellowish brown for the clothes, he's in his forester or foresting clothes attire, and he's got his little pieces of wood that's stacked up on his backpack. And in his foresting little basket, we've got mushrooms and even a red spotty mushroom in there. Had to get it. And he comes with his original tag. So instead of reading the tag, I'm going to show you the tag because it comes out really bad. So that is the brand. And Christian Olbrecht made nutcrackers, a lot of different really collectible wooden pieces.
Some of the best.
Yeah, some of the best. In fact, I've got a book that I'm keeping for now. This was their book. She had the Steinbach complete guide. So I couldn't find the exact one, but they have all different types in here that were made. And what's interesting is they weren't just for holidays. It's a year-round thing. Smoking men, it's not just holidays, but we use them during the holidays. All different types of different characters, different jobs, and that type of thing. So very collectible. And she kept these things in immaculate condition, never
Beautiful.
burned.
Oh,
So
that one's never even had incense in his bottom.
so I'm
Wow.
not going to burn this for you. It is going to come with a cone. But yeah, there's the marking, made in West Germany. Thank you, Alex or Alexis, and thank you, Anne, so much. But yeah, you put the cone in there, and he's just going to smoke right out of his mouth, and it'll come with one cone. Use it wisely. But no, you can find more of these online too. Yeah, I agree, Holly. I'm loving this Steinbach notebook. This is the one that I was actually really interested when I went there. We have Santa, obviously, and he is a nice bright red. The black will balance it a little bit better. Sarah remembers her parents getting one like this
They
early
had,
1980.
yeah, I would say circa like 84, 86. And I think they bought it here in Colorado. My folks live in Missouri, but I think they bought it here in Colorado when we were on vacation.
You serious? You
Okay.
serious?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's so cool. This one, he's got his bell. So he's ringing his bell. He's got the long pipe. I love that. And then his sack is hanging over his shoulder, and he's got, looks like, I don't know if those are cookies. I don't know what he's got going on, but really cool wooden pieces. And then you've got your little soldier man and a little trumpet. So I mean, just a really cool guy. And it's like that fur. You've got the fur for the hat and his face. And yeah, this one also is untouched. So they're like brand new. A
Wow.
little bit of dust because they weren't enclosed in glass, but they were on a nice shelf. So I did blow some dust off. You may want to take a dust rag to them, but yeah,
I love them. They're
won't
so
put the cone
good.
in. Yeah, they're great condition. They both measure right at 9.5 inch tall, and like I said, very collectible by Holstens. And yeah, Christian Albrecht just made beautiful, beautiful wooden pieces. West Germany, let's count them down. Santa or his friend that goes foraging for red spotty mushrooms. 15, 14, 13,
Great price.
12. Imagine smoke coming out of them.
Yeah.
11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 2, 1. Mid end. You're not a pain at all, Phil.
Phil, you're not a pain at all, girlie. No worries. My gosh. Thank you guys so much for the wonderful bids. They are just precious. So cute.
I appreciate it. Really cool pieces.
Yeah. Such a collection.
Yeah. All right, Alexis, let me know if you want Santa or Billy Bob. And then Anne, you'll be right after Alexis. And they'll both come with a new old stock cone. And they burn down fairly quick.
I love that they both have their pipes. And the mushroom guy is like a little hunter-gatherer.
Yeah.
And then Santa is just so classic. And even the little toy on Santa has a face.
Yeah. Yeah. A lot of detail. I love the little pieces of wood that's cut. Just amazing. Okay. Alexis, you'll get Santa as well as our forester. Thank you so much. And I'll include 2 cones. And thank you, Anne, for your bids.
Congratulations, you guys. Thank you so much. Beautiful pieces. Nice get, honey. Those are just great. Okay. I have a choice of some fun little Christmassy buddies. Some are Christmas, some are kind of Christmas. You'll get the gist. Okay. So I'm going to start these at $14 for choice. There will be 4 choices, and I'm going to show them all to you. These make such wonderful gifts for people that love vintage dollies and the like. So this first one is a little bisque penny doll. She's made in Japan. She came from the Fostoria estate sale too. She was with a collector. She has little blue ties in her hair that have definitely worn. These date to the 30s and 40s, and she has porcelain bisque movable little hands and movable little legs. She has socks and shoes painted on her legs, and she is marked right back here. There you go. Made in Japan. So she is darling. Now she is a little bit bigger than your average penny doll size. I would say she's probably like 5-ish. Let's see. And like she's like 5.25 inches tall if she's standing. But I love how she looks when she sits. And doesn't she just like scream Christmas baby doll? Like I think she's darling. Her face is also really sweetly painted. So she's choice number 1, the little bisque girl, 5.25 tall, a little bit bigger than an average penny. All right. Next up is Little Red Riding Hood in frozen penny doll form. And this one also is made in Japan. It is on her backside, but it's kind of hard to see. It's in the red on the coat. Okay. Kind of see it right there. Yeah. It says made in Japan. She is also a porcelain bisque dolly, Little Red Riding Hood, with her cape, basket, and bonnet, ready to go see Grandma. I know, so precious. I love these. They do date to the 30s and 40s. And all of the really cool ones are always made in Japan. And if you ever find the little German ones, pick those up. They're a hot commodity as well. Okay, so those are your first 2 choices. Your third choice is absolutely so cool. This is the tallest vintage light bulb I have ever found, and it is Santa milk glass, hand painted. These also date to the 30s. It's a C7, and you can also see on the base it says made in Japan. So this has been around a while. Love that Santa's got like a little horn on him, a lantern, and then he has his sack of goodies. Considering his age, he's in pretty darn good shape too. Yeah, he is cool. And he's big. I've never seen what normally when you get these Santa bulbs, they're about this big. This guy's big. I am so sorry. I'm such a wreck tonight, you guys. 4.25 tall on this little guy. Untested. I don't know if he works. My guess is probably not based on age. Most of these old bulbs don't, but he's untested, so I can't be for sure. So that is going to be your third choice. Last choice is this little Christmas biscuit, and she is the cutest. She also is a Red Riding Hood style, kind of like elfish almost. Little bit of cold paint wear right on that tippy tip right there. That is all cold paint on her. And she originally would have carried maybe like an umbrella or something that's long gone. So I put a little plastic tree in there from the same era just because I think she's precious. And look at those little red shoes. She's got her little plaid skirt on, and then she does have the sugar glaze all around the trim of her little coat.
She's so proud of her tree, more so than BK.
God love it. I know. So proud. I don't even know where we've lost BK.
He's got pneumonia.
He has pneumonia. When he's feeling better, I promise you he'll come out.
You don't want to hear BK right now.
No, you probably don't. So these are going to be your choices. Let me recap what we got going on here. So the first choice was the 5.25 tall bisque little penny doll made in Japan. Or you can do the bisque frozen penny doll made in Japan. This is Little Red Riding Hood. You can see she's got a little wear, but that's par for the course with these little dollies. Otherwise, really cute. Then we had the Santa milk glass light bulb, very tall and cool. Or the little lady with her tree. All right, so I'm going to start a countdown. Thank you guys so much for your bids. These make amazing stocking stuffers. Definitely for a vintage lover, or you just treat yourself. So here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. I know, same. Anything holding a Christmas tree is so precious. I went to Grandma's house and all I saw was a big bad wolf. Oh, yeah, she went to Grandma's. You guys are great. Thank you, Jamie Grafton. Thank you, Bree. All right, Jamie Grafton took the bid at 22.
No, Bree got it at 22, and then Jamie.
Okay, and then the 23s came in right after the bid end. So the first 22 is Bree, second 22 is Jamie,
and then Robin Watson, and then Phil,
and then Phil.
and then Red Spotty.
So in that order, Bree, Jamie, Robin, Phil. All right, just let me know what you're choosing. You can take more than one choice if you like, and it is your turn. Okay.
Love those.
I'm so sorry, guys.
Well, you've made it quite a long time.
Yeah, so have you. You sound pretty good, babe.
Yeah, every time I get up, I blow my nose. And
nice.
Helps.
All right. So Bree, let me know. Bree took the bid. All right, you'll take the first girl. That is her. Super sweet, Bree. She is coming to you. And then Jamie Grafton, let me know if you would like the Santa bulb, Little Red Riding Hood, or our little sweet hooded lady with the tree.
She wants the tree.
She's so cute. Thank you, Jamie.
Robin Watson.
Miss Robin, would you like Little Red Riding Hood or Santa? All right. And then
Phil after that.
Robin, we are going to Phil.
And then Red Spotty.
And then Red Spotty. Thank you guys all for your bids. Thank you so much for hanging with David and I tonight. Hit that thumbs up if you don't mind. Trying to get to 100 of those.
Yes. So appreciated. And yeah, in 2 days, we're going to be brining a turkey.
Yes, I know. I'm so excited to play turkey. All right, Santa bulb. Amazing choice.
And then
Thank
Phil.
You. That's what I said she was passing. Phil, do you want Little Red Riding Hood? You just let me know. It's actually, Dennis, I'm finally sick. This finally caught up with me and I just got a cold. So yes. Thank you guys so much. And Phil, just let me know. And I will I forgot, ding dong. I was going to do the books and then I just spaced. So I will do the books next, Phil. Okay. Thank you.
All right. Well, I have something from our garage. Sarah, I don't even know if you knew that I was bringing this. This is from our collection.
Oh my gosh. We've had that forever. Yes.
Yeah. This is one of the first things I picked back when we were in Missouri. So I didn't clean it off. It's been in the garage for a couple of years. We used to have it at our mantle, fireplace mantle, and it would just sit there. It doesn't, I will say, this does not spin anymore. So that's where your wick's going to come up and down. I haven't tried with like pliers, but I don't want to break it. So it's not one that I would consider using, although you can open this up and put fuel in it. But I think this guy's a little stuck. I can try to work on him. But the glass is all still in great condition, and all of the burner is still down in here. This is a very collectible one, older, from the 20s, made by, it's Triumph #2, which is by Dietz. So Triumph #2 is somewhere right there. And this one generally goes for about $80 to $100. And it's just been hanging in the garage for a couple of years, and I just can't just leave it out there. I don't want to take a chance of it getting broken. So I thought I'd offer it here as a fun Christmas decor piece for sure. But if you're into some of the more industrial pieces, it's a nice large lantern. And the patina is thick. So when I first got it, I cleaned it off because I didn't know. And it has sat and sat with fire, all the stuff. So it has so much patina on it just since we've had it. But it is a nice one that you could definitely turn into a lamp, like a light bulb, electric lamp if you wanted to. But it is just a really beautiful piece just to hang and have in your like country cottage type of decor. With the drop from the handle, it measures right at 19 inches long, and there is no rust on it.
Wow.
And no issue with the fuel container itself. So yeah, like I said, hand blown glass also on the inside. So it's a nice piece of glass in there. And once again, the burner itself is all intact. Just this little guy right here needs to turn, and I can mess with him, but he is just stuck. Yeah, he's stuck. But yeah, it looks nice on a mantle, hanging up, or even put the handle down and just set it and just enjoy it like that. Really cool piece from the 20s. I love these old industrial type of pieces, especially considering you used to have to use lanterns quite a bit. So just asking 34 for the lantern, going once, going twice, about 19 inches with the handle. If you take the handle down, about 16 inches tall. All right. Thank you guys so much.
Awesome. I know we had it actually displayed on the side of the fireplace forever. It was on the mantle. Okay, am I losing my mind? Did somebody say earlier, I want the orange glass?
I think it was Lisa Day was asking about it.
Lisa Day, are you here? Let me know if you wanted the orange Blanco, because I could have sworn, or if one of the mods wants to scroll up. I think it was 2 or 3 items ago, and I just spaced, like I saw it and then spaced. So I'm going to go ahead and do the guidebooks. Okay, no worries. Phil is passing on Red Riding Hood. I am going to do these guidebooks now. And I am just going to start these all at $12. Okay. These guidebooks, you guys know, sell anywhere from like 20 to 30 each. So I'm starting them at 12. And these are amazing. These are all from the Fostoria house. All right. And she had beautiful things. Again, catalog numbered, priced, all of it. So first up is going to be a book on Tiffin glass. And it covers Tiffin glass from 1914. Oh, no worries, Lisa. Thank you for clearing that up. I'm glad that was what it was. Okay. So this covers 1914 to 1940. And as you guys know, Tiffin was one of the giants of American glassmaking. Very colorful, beautiful, thick, decorative glassware and stuff that you honestly would not, right on, Karen, stuff that you would not think is Tiffin is in this book. There were some really interesting, beautiful, rare pieces that I have never seen. And just so much information too. Everything from glass wall pockets made in black or ruby glass. And then what's neat is it goes into some of the old Tiffin ads that talk about the satined glass and different types of glass that they made. And again, when I look at these instantly, I would not necessarily think Tiffin glass. So it's nice to have this as a guide. I actually had to use my Van Briggle guidebook today for a Van Briggle piece I have coming in a bit. But yeah, so if you love Tiffin, 1914 to 1940 is covered in this book. I'm so sorry. Okay, the next one is Heisey glass. And this covers from 1896 to 1957. ID and value guide. Really great as far as especially some of the old canary colored pieces. And the canary color that they had, of course, glowed like the Dickens with Vaseline. I, again, love the guidebooks. I love going to collector estate sales because no matter what, they've got the guidebooks and I'm there for them. So, and then it has lots and lots of antique old ads that it'll show you in black and white as well. So Heisey glass is going to be your next choice. And most of these books are vintage. They were made either in the 90s or like the early 2000s. Here is Fostoria, 1887 to 1982. This one is invaluable if you love Fostoria. Literally every Fostoria thing I've ever seen or found is in this book. And again, they have full page descriptions showing you how these were sold and advertised in old catalogs and so on. So really cool. And then of course you do have all of the different patterns for servingware and dinnerware and you name it, Fostoria had it. And then some really high-end pieces as well. So that is going to be third choice, Fostoria. I have another Fostoria. It is a little different. Scarce, Unique, and Whimsies is what this one is. So if you have some rare Fostoria, this one covers a lot of like the figurines and all of the different logos, all of the different pressed glass, different pieces. And whoa, there's a price tag for a swung vase in here for $400. Woo, that's
Wow.
crazy. It also has some fitting in here too. Oh, you know what? This is actually signed by a fitting artist right there. I just happened to see that.
Wow.
He autographed it in June of 2004, and his name is John Saffel. There's a picture of him, and he autographed it. So you have fitting artist John Saffel's signature in here as well. And then you can see these are the pieces. You know, I was talking about my Mimi had, and David had that red lidded dish earlier. These are the Fostoria pieces like it. And it's called actually the American pattern.
Yeah.
So maybe a different brand had that name, Brad. I can't remember what it was, but they call it the American pattern. So definitely famous Fostoria. All right, so there's your next Fostoria book. We have 2 of those. And then this one, fantastic. Westmoreland Glass Volume 3, 1888 to 1940. Holy beans, this book covers a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
You know, basic antiques to and it describes all of the different patterns. And then it has this really wonderful you know, color guide in the middle, and all of their different old advertising as well as trying to identify patterns. So great for Westmoreland glass. We've sold a ton of Westmoreland in the past.
Brad said Anchor Hawking, Wexford pattern.
Okay. Very, very similar to Fostoria Americana pattern. So who copied who? Because you know they all did that back in the day, right?
Yeah.
The last one I have available is a big, fabulous Limoges collector book. This is the 3rd edition of Limoges porcelain. And I find this really helpful because Limoges is so hard to identify if you've got real Limoges, if it's crap, if it really was made in Limoges, if it wasn't, if it was like a Bavarian knockoff. So this gives you a great idea in identifying the markings, the script marks, the signatures, the circle marks. Now that circle mark definitely is familiar to me. I know I've sold several of those pieces. But there's some really obscure stuff in here I've never seen as well.
Cool.
So those are your choices, guys. And these are all of the different guidebooks you have available to you. I'm going to start a countdown, and I'm going to eat another cough drop. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bidden.
Same, Brad.
Yeah, Brad, trust me, there's so many patterns out there. Like we deep dive all the time, and sometimes I think we get it wrong too. So it's just part of glass.
Yeah.
Pardon me. Okay, there is the bid in. So Robin Watson, do you want Tiffin? There's a lot to choose from. There's Tiffin, there's Heisey, there's Fostoria glassware, and then there's Fostoria scarce. So Fostoria glassware or Fostoria rare. Westmoreland, Limoges. Okay. So Robin, just let me know which one or ones you want, sweetie.
And then it'll be Phil.
And then Phil.
And then Nicole.
And Nicole. I think that's everybody.
Yeah.
Perfect. Perfect. All right, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with David and I tonight.
Yeah.
Hit those thumbs up. We're trying to get to 100. We may not. It's the Sunday before Thanksgiving, so no biggie if we do, but I would love it if we could. Okay, the rare Fosteria book is going to Robin Watson. That is this one. Thank you, Robin. I've got you, girly. And then, Phil, do you want Tiffin?
Hold on just a second. Robin said one other.
Oh, one other. Okay.
So
let me know the other.
She forgot the name.
Okay, there's Tiffin. There is the Fostoria regular glass, Heisey, Westmoreland, and Limoges. Okay. All wonderful brands that we have had the privilege of selling over the years. Yeah. So, all right. And then
Phil.
For Robin picks the other one.
Robin
got it, sweetie. The Heisey win is going for Robin. Gotcha, girly. All right. And then it's Phil, let me love if you would like the Fostoria glassware, the Westmoreland, the Limoges, or the Tiffin. That is what is left. Okay.
And then Nicole, just as soon as you see what Phil puts in there, you can put in what you want.
Yes. All right. Thank you, guys. There's quite a lag tonight, too, so it makes it take a little longer. I apologize. All right. Westmoreland and Fostoria and Tiffin. You got it. All right. Westmoreland, Fostoria, and Tiffin are going to Phil. And that leaves Limoges left. So, Nicole, if you wanted Limoges, sweetie, let me know. If not, just say pass. And I think, babe, was that everybody?
That was everyone, yes.
Okay. Thank you, guys.
All right. She said sure.
Thanks, Nicole.
That was the Limoges one was the one that I was like, I've got to get this one. So
I know. Thanks for getting me. Great job.
Thank you. Well, they had a wonderful table full of the trinkets you get on your little trips going around. So we've got the trips here. I believe this is from the 70s. We have the frog, and it's an effigy vessel. So basically just a ritualistic piece, a little piece to remember someone by or give good wishes. A lot of these pieces were given to people as when they died, and they're buried with them. So it's like a piece. So they have like different history behind them, but these are for more souvenir value, just kind of passing on the tradition. I love this little guy. So you've got the little hole right here to fill it up. But then there's the bottom here. So it's like it's not actually a usable vessel. It's just to kind of commemorate the old design. You've got very nice black pottery, which is done by, getting it hot and then getting the smoke and all of the earth stuff, kind of getting it to oxidize and make it very black, and giving it that unique look. So it is a really beautiful pottery piece, and I believe from Mexico. There's no signature on it. Everything that I could tell online though would have been probably Mexico for this. Thank you, Phil. Take care and just rest, please. Yeah, I love this little guy. And I also have this little deer that I grabbed off of their little nightstand. I had never seen a chunky little brass deer like this. When I looked him up online, he actually was originally on a bookend from the 20s. So like an Art Deco bookend design. And so his little foot, you see this little hole right here, that would have screwed into the bookend, and he was originally supposed to be there. So he is now just a little figurine. You can't find something like this really online. So he's very unique and just a standalone little deer, perfect for Christmas time. Great little stocking stuffer. He's solid except for the one little hollowed out spot for him to be faceted onto the bookend. So just fun stocking stuffers. If you know someone that loves their brass deer, this is antique, thick antique deer, or a very beautiful native Mexican pottery, black pottery, frog vessel. It's an effigy vessel.
Oh,
yeah.
Interesting. An effigy vessel.
Yeah.
That's a win.
And
Okay.
yeah, they made them with all different types of animals, insects, and also people at times.
Those are
So
cool.
really neat little pieces, about 2.5 to 3 inches in size.
Again, great stocking stuffers that are vintage. I love it.
Agreed, agreed. So thank you, Laza. I see your bid. Susan Arvuvo, I see your bid as well. Absolutely love these pieces, and I couldn't find either of them online, like their exact piece. So very a little more rare. So excited about these. Let's count them down. Susan Arvuvu's at 21, and Laza, thank you for your bid. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Susan Arvuvu's at 21. Laza's at 20. We've got a deer and a frog. Kind of a fun little duo.
Uh-huh.
Damn it.
Well, Laza's back at 22.
Laza,
Thank you,
22.
Laza.
And there's our bid end. So Laza, let me know if you want our deer or our froggy. And then Susan Arvuvu, you can pick yours after Laza. Thank you so much. Susan, you're supposed to be taking a nap.
Susan.
You're supposed to be sleeping. Okay, well, that worked out wonderful. Laza, we got you for the deer. Arvuvu, we got you for the froggy. Now take a nap.
I love you,
You're
Circle. You guys.
Thank you, guys.
Yes, and our Vuvu. Take a nap. Go to sleep. Okay. So I am going to start this choice at 15. I have some really pretty Christmas brooches, and these are on the larger side, more high-end side.
How much?
And the
Sure.
first one I want to show you is what, babe?
How much?
15.
I
Sorry.
didn't catch it.
No, you're totally fine. You're fine. Okay. The first one is a mixed metal, really cool artisan piece. And I tried to do some sleuthing on this. I got nothing. I have no idea. So you can see it's like a silver hammered and sculpted, and then you've got copper, and then look at the little brass Christmas tree. I love the mixed metals. It does have a little soldered pin to the back. So you can see that has also been soldered on there. And size-wise on this little one, it is 2.25 inches by 2.25 inches. So it is just such a pretty pen, and I love this style. Kind of Southwestern, slightly almost Navajo, but I really, like I said, I don't know anything about it. I just thought it was pretty.
Yeah, you've got 3 different types of metals.
Yeah,
Very
that's
cool.
what I know. I thought the mixed metal and the little designs and everything on it all were really cool. So
Yeah.
that is going to be your first choice, is the little mixed metal pin. And then your next choice, so cool. I love this. This is a really mod little 60s pin. And I love the bright rhinestones on it. Very old school mod, mid-century modern Christmas with the little rhinestones, which are all in nice shape. All of them are there. The pin on the back side is kind of small. It's right there. No brand on this. I don't really know. I just thought it was cool. It's definitely an older one. Has a little bit of wear, but it's definitely giving sparkly Christmas tree.
Heck yeah.
All right, so that's second choice. Third choice is a stunner. I picked this up because I just thought it was so pretty. Wouldn't that be nice on a scarf or even on like a big headband or something?
Yeah.
This one is neat too because it doubles as a pendant. So you can hang it on a chain or you can wear it as a brooch. And it's Sarah Coventry. And it is signed on the back right there. As my grandma Mimi would say, hey, that's Sarah Coventry. That's good stuff. That's what she would say. No kidding.
Yeah.
And this is a nice larger size. I love, of course, that it's a circle as well. So this one is like 2.5 inches in diameter. It's so pretty. Last choice, such a stunner is this beautiful Christmas tree. And I'm obsessed with all of the bright, shiny things on it. This one is slightly bigger than the mod tree. So let me kind of give you a reference of size. And it's got the wonderful traditional blue, red, and green and sparklies all over it. Nothing on the other side marking it. So I really don't know. I'm not sure on brand on it. Pardon me. I'm so sorry. I need another cough drop. So I'm going to start a countdown. I'm going to show them all to you again. And the first one is a mixed metal hand done piece with silver, copper, and bronze for the Christmas tree. It's super cool little art piece. Mod, funky little bright stone Christmas tree. Sarah Coventry brooch / pendant, really pretty. Or the multicolored tree, which is just a smidge bigger than the other one. All right, I'm going to start a countdown. D. Lou, thank you so much for bidding. If you are someone that I know, let me know. Otherwise, if you are new, one of my mods will get you the info and how this works. All right. And everybody bidding in the lineup, stay tuned and let me know which one you want. You may just get it. Here we go. Sorry.
You're good.
14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Thank you so much, Victoria. Yes, if you are new, D-Lou, are you under a different name and you're one of our regulars? Oh, it's Donna. Yes, okay. I got you, girl. And I've got your info, Donna. Catherine Ellis, thank you for your bid, sweetie. All right, Donna, they changed, FYI, they changed everybody's usernames on YouTube. So what I used to see as your username, now I see something completely different. So D-Lou won the bid at 22. And then Catherine Ellis was the first person in at 21. Robin was the second person at 21. And then we're going to go to Dennis. And we may get to our girl Laza too. So if I called your name, stay tuned and just let me know which one or ones you would like. All righty. So Miss Donna is first. Thank you, D-Lou.
The square pin, mixed metal.
Got it. Super cool.
I don't blame
you. Thank you very much. That one is coming to you.
Catherine.
Congratulations. Catherine, would you like round Sarah Coventry? We'll call this one large Christmas tree. And we'll call this one small Christmas tree.
Cool. And then after Catherine will be Robin Watson. So Robin, just watch.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. Oh, that was the one you were going for. No worries, Catherine. That is okay. Thank you so much. So then we are going to Robin and then Dennis. So Dennis, stay tuned. And then Laza. Robin, Dennis, Laza. Thank you, guys. I'm glad you like the mixed metals. I'll definitely try to find some more of that kind of stuff. I just thought it was so pretty.
Yeah.
Okay, Dennis is taking the mod tree. Sorry, I don't believe it here.
Sorry, my bad. Robin Watson was first. Mod tree and deer.
Mod tree and deer going to Robin Watson. Thank you, Robin.
And now it's going to Dennis.
Dennis, darling, do you want the last remaining Christmas tree? A little Christmas tree. Laws is passing, no worries. All right, and if anybody wanted this one, you just let me know, okay? So pretty. Thank you guys so much again for all your bids. Congrats, guys. No worries, Dennis. You're good, honey.
All right. I've got a fun little choice. Yeah, get yourself a cough drop. Take a break. 5-minute break. I have a couple of pieces here. A really nice ashtray. This is an earlier on California pottery ashtray. You've got it marked California, USA, and then on the bottom side, number 140. I absolutely love the color. So you've got like tan, some dirt, browns, and then you've got some orange drip glaze all the way in there. It's in great condition, no chips or damage. And I like the ruffle edge all the way around. Definitely a little bit different. Okay, Lisa Day, we'll make sure to get you written down for Sarah. Thank you. That's a fun little tree. So $18 on this little ashtray. You could use it as an ashtray or use it as a little trinket dish. I love the colors. It also looked good as a wall hanging. But yeah, 6.5 by 6.5 from the 60s. Very classic. And then I have this set that I grabbed. Now this I did clean up. Someone had tried to get crafty with it and glued some gears on it and everything. So I cleaned them up. They're from the 60s. So this little scratch right here is from taking off a little gear someone glued on. They were trying to get steampunk. But it does have its original little hanger. And these are great little brass and white little opera glasses. They're 3-time magnification. So let's see if we can get it on that so you can see. Do we want to see me? No. But there you go. There's a magnification, about 3 times. Kind of clear. I would say they're a little foggy on the inside. You could definitely use them for the opera or whatever. But I thought that they just look cool for display. Hey, it's good to see you, Tracy.
Hi, Tracy.
So yeah, it's complete with its original chain, all linked up, and it displays nicely the way I had it displayed because so many ashtrays we use them for everything but smoking, because we don't. And not that there's anything wrong with that. There actually is. But, I'm just talking to myself over here. I just like displayed in here. You know, you could do anything you want with some of these vintage pieces. Just use them as a display piece. But yeah, if you're going to go see the Christmas lights, why not see them 3 times closer?
That's right. With your opera glasses like a true Christmas aficionado. I love it.
Do it like that. All right. Well, let's count them down. Thank you guys for your bids. Love these. And, you know, we see so much Christmas. It's nice to see something not Christmas just for a minute, right? All right. So let's count them down. Thank you for your bids. All right. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, let's look at that pattern up close. Yeah, I really like them. And yeah, throw this around your neck. I'm not going to do it. I'll get all tangled up.
Said I'm not going to do it.
I was like, I can't do it. It's just not going to happen. The bids coming in, and there's our bid end. So Tracy, congrats. You're an old pro at this. Let me know if you want our special looky-loo glasses, see what the neighbor's doing, or if you would like to add this ashtray to your, okay, why not? We're going to add this to your ashtray collection, and then you can watch everybody from your window. All right.
I love it. Tracy, thank you so much.
Thank you, Tracy. Love this.
Awesome, girly. Thank you. Just me, old snaggletooth coffee face over here. Gee willikers. Okay. It's that point in the night where my cold meds wearing off. I know. And speaking of brooches, girls, I do have something that I am choicing together. I mean, not together, separately. Okay, let's just do that. $18 for choice, honey.
How much?
18.
Ah.
Sorry if you can't understand me tonight.
It's my ears.
So I'm going to show you what your choices are for $18. We have this really cool 1950s Matson beveled glass rose filigree jewelry casket. It has the pretty beveled glass all the way around. You can see it has the little rose design on top of it. And then you've got that yummy filigree that gives that Hollywood Regency style all the way around. It has 3 little feet. And it is beautiful. I love these. They also make beautiful gifts. If you're giving someone a piece of jewelry, give it to them in this. It's so gorgeous. Also matches a lot of vintage vanity sets that were also made by Matson at the time. David's going to eat a Christmas tree cake now.
No, you can put this in your casket.
Oh, you could put a Christmas tree cake in the casket.
Yes, I will eat it. I'll be right.
So, David's going to go eat a Christmas tree cake. The inside you can see is kind of a velvety. Let me open this. It's like a velvety gold, and there's some little marks on it just from whatever's been in there before, but it's just from the where the velvet was crushed. So I had displayed in here this gorgeous 1960s Aurora Borealis brooch. So this is your second choice. And you can see your Navarrete stones are like a dark amethyst. Beautiful. And then look at that ruby red center, and then all of the Aurora Borealis stones around the outside. All the stones are there. No issues. I couldn't find a brand on it, but look how nice the prong settings are on the back. So I'm not sure of brand, y'all, but it is, when I Googled this, it was like 50, 75. And I was like, that's pretty crazy. It is in lovely shape, as you can see. And all of the stones are there. And look how nice it looks inside this as a gift. Is that not just gorgeous and classy and vintage and pretty? So those are the choices between the jewelry casket or the pretty 1960s Aurora Borealis brooch that goes in it. So thank you guys so much for your bids. I'm going to start a countdown. All right, that is going to be from 15, and we are at 28 with Tracy. Thank you guys all for your bids so much. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Sue and Tracy and Catherine and Dennis, thank you all for your bids, friends. Much appreciated. And thank you so much for supporting small business here on YouTube. You guys are the best. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Remember, Black Friday will be here. 3 p.m. Eastern is when we start Black Friday. Okay. There is the bid in from Victoria. Robin, your 37, honey, came in right after the bid in. Tracy took the bid at 35. Tracy, would you like the brooch, my dear? Or would you like the casket? Or do you want both? Just let me know. Thank you, Lisa. And let's see here. Then after Tracy is going to be Robin. And then after Robin, it's Catherine and Sue. All right. Beautiful. That will make such a good gift, or treat yourself, Tracy. Beautiful. Thanks so much, honey. Thank you, Tracy. Congrats.
Well, Sarah's not going to get a lot of time. I've got a quick claim here. I've got a pair of dollar horses. We've got our little feller and our bigger feller, 4 inches tall, and then about almost 2 inches in size. This one's a little bit cleaner. The hand painting on him is real nice still. No scratching, really. The larger one, you do have a little bit of wear. There we go. There's some wear right in here. And I think on this side, yeah, there we go. You can tell someone, probably a little kid, this is like their favorite little thing Christmas time. Who knows? But yeah, these are really fun. Oh, did you have? Yes, I had part of it. I'm pacing myself, Dennis. We've got half the tree down, but I've got a whole box left. So I'm going to do these as a quick claim together. Pretty sure this is going to be my last dollar horse presentation for the year, but you never know. And this is red, and that kind of shows how it's a little more orange than the red. All right, so they're coming together for $20. Just put in the letter D for David or Dalla. D for David or Dalla, and that's $20, and you get both of these dollar horses. That's like getting a little one for free. So just put in the letter D for David if interested.
Letter D for David if you want. And that's for both of them, right?
That's for both. They come together. So it'd be $20 and you get both dollar horses together. I know. Who doesn't love a little Debbie? All right. So going once, going twice, $20, and you get not just one happy traditional Swedish dollar horse, but you get 2. All right. And I'll set them to the side. Thank you guys.
All right. Let's go here. Let's go here. All right. This is another David find, my darling David, with all the cool private picking that I didn't get to get in on.
Sicky.
So sicky. So I'm starting this at 30. This is such a cool Van Briggle mug. This is the first no lie. And I live in Colorado Springs, home of Van Briggle Pottery. First Van Briggle Ming Blue coffee mug I've ever found. And I didn't find it. David actually found it. And then he brought it home to me and I found it.
Yeah.
So you can see we are marked on the bottom, Van Briggle, Colorado Springs. LS is the maker. And then you have your model like IL up there. And then the double A's always are a standard mark of Van Briggle pottery. And that stands for Anne and Artemis Van Briggle. That was their name. And they are the ones that started this magnificent Colorado Springs pottery company in the late 1800s. The real Van Briggle building is still downtown. It is, you can't go in it any longer, but it's beautiful. It has all this Ming blue tile around the outside. It's a really cool building. So this particular piece is called a iris, is what they were calling it. Now, I had to dig into my Van Briggle guidebook for this one. Not in there. So I don't know. Everything that I found is saying this is early 1900s Van Briggle. So then I went on the search for the artist, and the artist says anywhere between 50s and 70s. I don't know if it's the right artist because I don't know if it's SL or if it's LS. So it's a bit of a mystery. It could be early 1920s. It could be 50s. I'm genuine. What I'm basically trying to say is I don't know. I am not sure. And that's always frustrating to me when I can't nail something down, but that's just the way it goes with vintage sometimes. So this is the Ming Blue glaze. It is one of the original Van Briggle glazes. It is stunning. It usually starts as a really nice, solid kind of Wedgwood blue and then graduates into this green ombre. If you have ever felt a piece of Van Briggle pottery, it's like satin in your hands. It's a matte finish glaze and it's very, very soft. So again, this would make such a good gift for someone that loves pottery, loves Colorado, loves vintage. And it's one, honestly, I think I would use. Just hand wash it for Pete's sake. Don't ever put it in the dishwasher or anything. But the glaze on it is quite stunning. And Van Briggle is famous Colorado Springs pottery. Very, very collectible, especially with people here locally where I live. This stuff is crazy. So $30 is a good price on this if you are interested. It is a high-end Colorado pottery company, and I'm just so glad that I collect these pieces as well. Have a couple lamps in this same finish myself. And yes, nice and big too. It's not like your standard little 8-ounce coffee cup. I would say this is probably a 12 to 14 ounce. Yeah. So yes, if you know, you know, $30. It is a stunner in Ming blue, and I had a heck of a time dating it. So it's 20s through 50s. Who knows?
But it survived.
I don't see any interest. We're going to keep it moving. Thank you. We'll bring it for the recap.
Yeah, I was surprised too finding it because I'd never seen the mugs, and then when we looked up online.
Well, I take that back. Occasionally, you'll see the black drip glaze mugs from the 70s and 80s, but those are kind of common, not a Ming blue mug.
No, those are very common. Yeah, compared to that. This is not very common. I'm going to show you this first. I have a choice. We have a little Christmas item, but also this piece. This is 1950s, possibly early 60s. Made by Glastonbury, so Glastonbury, and this is from their Lotus line. So their Lotus line, they started in the mid 50s, and so Glastonbury is from Ohio, and in the mid 50s they got purchased by Lotus Glass, and Lotus Glass had their Lotus line, and that is when they started it. And so their Lotus line is just like gilded pieces of glass with floral patterns. So this one is called the Daisy Fields. I'm trying to get it to focus on that pattern so you can see like the daisies in there. This one is the Daisy Fields with the 22 karat gold overlay and a really beautiful ruffle top. These were high-end glass pieces. So they took the clear glass, and then they would apply that design, not just put the gold over, but they would apply the gold, and it had the texture and that design on it. So very hard to do. And when you see a piece of this, you'll know it because all you feel is that gold texture on top. And what's really cool is this from back in the day, whoever had this decided they needed to etch in their social security number just so that way it comes back to them if they lost it, which we find that kind of stuff on electronics a lot,
Yeah.
jewelry. But yeah, so this piece is a nice little stunning piece, very gold. That gold is applied in like sheets and then laid down over the glass. So I think Christmas time, if you want to do some silver and gold, that's a nice little piece to add in. My other piece here actually does have silver and gold and some red. This is a vintage candy cane made out of that trashy tinsel, and then these little balls. So you've got the reddish, pinkish balls, and then the gold and silver. I mean, it looks like someone crafted it, but I don't think it's crafted it. It's a real
The vintage kitschiness we just live for, though. That's good stuff.
absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. And that doesn't look right, but hey. Anyways, Laza, thank you for your bid. I see that. Fading fast. 12.
You need to go take some more cold meds with your Christmas tree cake.
Well, that's what happened. I had sugar. So, but yes, Laza, this is 12 inches long, and this guy is 4.5 inches in size, just in case you were wondering. And we're going to count down. So Laza's at 16. Anybody else want to get in? Jump on in. Really beautiful glass from the 50s by Glastonbury Lotus Glass. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid earned.
Thank you, Laza, for your bid. Much appreciated. FYI, I'm so sorry, guys. We missed Wednesday night. As you know, we were under the weather. So anything purchased tonight will invoice tomorrow. And then we will not be here the Wednesday before Thanksgiving this coming Wednesday. We are taking that off because we have company.
Yeah,
but
like
Black Friday will more than make up for that. So
yes. So Laza, I got you for the vase. Thank you very much. It's a beaut, and I'll bring this back for the recap.
Love it. Awesome. Thank you guys so much. Okay, so I have some fluffy items, and they are fluffy and they are sweet, and they are both fantastic vintage. So I'm starting the choice on these at $18. Catherine, we are going to start at 3 p.m. Eastern, which is 1 p.m. Mountain Time, 12 p.m. Pacific, and 2 p.m. Central. So hopefully that covered it for everybody. Okay, so 18 for choice, and we hope we can see you there. Come and hang out. It's going to be fun. Fun, casual. We'll be in our jammies. Holly will be here. Tiffany will be here. It's going to be a good time. So this is Sitting Snoopy, and he is vintage Snoopy. This is not a new Snoopy. This is actually an old guy from 1970, and the brand is called Determined Productions. Now, I know that's kind of a weird brand, but bear with me. So Determined Productions was one of the first manufacturers that got licensing to Snoopy plush, and all of that. And he has his original tag on him. So I was able to actually date him. He's marked 1968, but from what I found, he is actually from 1970. So probably made sometime between 68 and 70. He's got, and this is how you can also tell the old ones. They have a little airbrushed Snoopy black spot on them, and it's so cute. You can also tell by his little collar that's really old as well that he's been around for a while. Yeah. One of the telltale signs of this particular brand is when you see his eyes and they kind of look like commas like this. They did a lot of the actual trying to make it look just like the cartoon, more or less, give it motion. And he's just the cutest little guy. He's clean, no smells. And there's one online for sale right now that looks like him, but it's filthy. Same year, and it's going for like 38. So fun little 1970s Snoopy. You can also see he's got the little lining of his ears is great. He's just in such good shape for his age. And he is known in the collector world as sitting plush Snoopy. So he's sitting Snoopy. Okay. That's choice number one. Let me tell you how tall he is real quick, too. He's right at like 12 inches tall. All right. Your second choice is such a super cool estate find. I always pick these up when I can find them. And it is this groovy, yummy, like burnt sienna, gold, olive green, and an orange, a nice bright orange. And it is the cutest little vintage handmade pillow. It has a zipper in here, so you can take the pillow out. You can wash it if you need to, which is great if you have pets. And it is super sweet, handmade vintage, which you guys know I always try to pick up because it looks so amazing. If you have some funky furniture or a pretty Afghan you want to put this with, I love how these pillows display.
Yeah.
So this one is 10 by 10. All right. So you can choose the pillow. Pardon me. Or you can choose sitting Snoopy. And I believe they are both right like 1970 from everything I could find. This is also like a needle point. So if you're wondering what stitching that is, it's not a crewel, it is needle point. And the back is kind of like a suede almost.
Oh, yeah.
It's really nice.
All
right. Yes, I know. It doesn't quite match my couch. Otherwise, I would have kept it. I know. All right, we're going to start a countdown. Thank you, Arvuvu. Hi, Helen. Good to see you. No, same here, but thank you for being here. We are trying to get to 100 thumbs up on the broadcast tonight, and we are going to count these down for choice. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end on 1970 determined production Snoopy or the groovy vintage needlepoint pillow. All right. Thank you guys so much for being here and hanging out with us tonight. It's a snuggly little choice. There is the bid in from Victoria, rocking him out tonight. Thank you, Victoria. Susan Arvuvu. Snoopy or pillow, just let me know. And thank you guys so much. Congratulations.
Congrats. Yeah, that's an interesting story, Catherine. She said, my dear friend had Snoopy, as she is a huge collector from Japan. She sold hers in Canada for a ton of money to help fund her cancer journey.
Oh, that is so wonderful. She had her collection to fall back on there. That's cool. Thank you for sharing that. That's awesome.
And Susan
Snoopy's birthday this week. Hey, and send Snoopy to Myth. Okay.
Okie dokie.
You got it, Susan. Thank you, honey.
All right. Let's go back to some glass, and I'm going to have to adjust my light again. This is a really beautiful dish, three-footed dish by Imperial Glass, and the markings on the bottom. Kind of get in there, see if it'll show up. There we go. So Imperial Glass from the 50s, and this is a nice doe-skin satin custard glass. So it does have that nice satiny finish to it and a beautiful rose design all the way around with some really neat little curves all the way down for the foot. And then on the inside, beautiful roses as well. Let me see if I can get my light to show a little better. There we go. And it's like an off-white custard. So it is a true custard glass. Yeah, and it's a very thick and soft. So just a really beautiful dish for a gift. Oh, there's a little bit of something on there. That's just some wax that got on there. So I'll clean that off. But yeah, it is great. No worries, Susan. We'll take care. We'll get you taken care of. Um, and yeah, it is. It's just a really beautiful bowl, 9-inch diameter, no damage at all, from the 50s. Oh yes, hot tea with lemon. Yeah, I'll take the tequila with the tea on the side. But yeah, this is a great little gift as well if you wanted to gift this to someone that loves their glass. And like I said, it's that real nice satin style. So I will wash off any of this little rub marks that are kind of showing up. I just saw it under the light. But yeah, we do not drink hardly at all. Look at that. I just love the fact that it's raised and you've got the floral, and then on the outside you also have that floral.
Does it glow?
It does not. Interestingly enough, it does not. But it doesn't need to. It's just so pretty. And yeah, measures 9-inch diameter. Think about it for a gift, but also when Valentine's Day comes around, this would be a really beautiful little dish. So
Mm.
$26, Imperial glass from the 50s. Thank you guys.
Awesome. Beautiful piece. Makes a nice gift too for anybody named Rose.
True. Huh. Hmm. Interesting.
I instantly was like, that would be a great gift for David's mom for Christmas because her name is Rosellen and she likes stuff with roses on it. And I'm like, sitting here shopping my own sale. All right.
Oh, yeah, with little soaps. Yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah. Okay, friends.
Hi, Jamie.
Where was my next thing? Oh, yeah, these are cool. Okay. I'm going to do a quick claim, guys. I got into some vintage postcards and advertisings. I'm sorry, not vintage, antique, rather. Antique. Hi, JG. Hi, friends. Hello, hello. Welcome in. Okay, so these are going to be quick claims, and I'm doing them in lots of 5. So the first lot is starting with a bright and happy Christmas. And I just want you to see the gold on this. The gold is gorgeous. You've got the little church, and you've got the carolers and the peeps that are trudging through the snow to head to church. And let's see. I love that the address on this was just Route 6, Iowa. No zip code. This is from 190, what does that say? 8? Yes. 1908. So really cool. That's the first one in the lot. The next one is May Yours Be a Joyful Christmas. Now, I will tell you how I like to display these and how we put them in our display. With a vintage flower frog down at the bottom, and you just stick them in. And then they actually are like little Christmas art pieces that you can display amongst your pretties. This one is from December 19th, 1911, Dear Cousin. And I'll wait for you to read the rest. All right. Then next up in this lot is going to be January 1st. And it is a Happy New Year. And it's like a snowy woodland scene. I just think that one is so cool. This is from Kansas City, Missouri. And it is postmarked 190. It looks like 6.
Thank
you.
You.
All right. Then you have May the New Year bring to you, dear, more than heart and hand can hold. Nice little winter scene on this one. Great writing on the back. I love to read these. And then the last one in this lot says, a Merry Christmas to you. And you've got kind of like a deco style design. And then we have a little boat. It looks like a boat ramp at the lake. So, and that one is, we don't have a date on that one, but it is a 1 cent. So it is an early 1900s as well. So the first lot we are going to call church. Okay. The second lot is going to be called Dear. And we have Christmas greetings. Look at those beautiful hollies. I love the old illustrations on these. So fantastic. Over 100 years old. Best part is this one's never been written on, which is rare. So such a pretty Christmas card. We're calling this lot Dear with Christmas greetings. And then this one says, a joyous Christmas and many of them. Love that. Got some pretty poinsettias and pine, a little bit of holly. And this one's just Miss Minnie to Miss Cross. Pardon me. Okay, next up, we have this one with some mica fleck glitter. And it says, with best wishes for a happy Christmas. And you can kind of see the glitter in the snow. Love that. So pretty, little fence post and some holly. This one also has never, ever been written on. This site is exclusively for the address of M. Reader Publishing, Los Angeles, California. And then, oh, this one's so cute. This is Bluebirds, wishing you a happy new year. May your hours be sunny and full of cheer as you take your path through a glad new year. Birds and snow. Ephemera always chokes me up. I don't know why. 1927 on that one. You know, just 98 years old. No big deal. And then we have Wiener Schnackbach.
What?
It says Fertet in bunch of German that I am absolutely butcher. And this looks like an old advertising card of some sort.
Oh.
Maybe time to order new postcards or something. I don't know, but I just thought that one was super cool. So that is in the deer lot. And then we have the church lot. You're going to get 5 antique postcards in each lot. And I'm asking 15 per lot, letter P for postcard. Letter P, 15 per lot. You can take the church or the deer. And that's how we'll claim them, church or deer. Church or deer, yes. Awesome. Okay, Dennis, we'll take your O. Dennis, would you like the church lot or the deer lot? Hi, Maria. It's so nice to see you. Thank you for stopping in. I love to see old familiar faces. Thank you for being here, girly. All right. Dennis, I got you. Let me know. Church or deer, Dennis. And if anybody else wants in on these, letter P, $15 for the lots of 5.
Awesome. Dennis is taking the church lot.
Church lot's going to Dennis. I got you, Dennis.
It's still available.
Anybody wanted the lot with the deer and the New Year's and the fun German stuff, $15, letter P, if you are interested in those. Okay. Thank you guys so much. And Dennis, congrats. Thanks, love.
Awesome.
Enjoy.
All right. So I have a piece of glass, art glass. I can't date it. I would say probably late 1990s, early 2000s, possibly. Shiny Bright South, Chad, is in for the deer lot.
I got you, Chad. Thanks, honey.
And so it's a beautiful tumble up. So this is meant to be sat by your side of the bed, so you can have it filled with some water. You put the glass over and it covers it up. You wake up in the middle of the night, you need to take a drink, you just tumble it over, take a drink, and cover it up. So usually these do get kind of damaged through the years. This one is in excellent condition, no damage at all. And then you've got the really beautiful threaded circles in there, the blue, gold, and then the white.
Oh, yeah.
That just stands out, a very mod pattern. You don't have to put it by the bed. You could definitely use it as well in the bar area. Fill it with whatever you want, and it'd be like a nice little decanter, give you a little bit of breathing. But yeah, it measures right at 11 inches tall. And for the people that like vintage but don't really do vintage in their home, this is a nice piece of art glass that kind of goes with anything, really. And yeah, I just love the design itself. It's got that nice little swoop in to kind of hold on to the craft portion.
It's a threading. So this is a technique that is done on glass, and it's called threading. And it's very unique. I could not find neither one of us. We looked. It's hard to identify. Babe, did you ever find any more info on this?
No, I looked with multiple image searches and text searches. You can see a nice ponto mark down here. It's a nicely made piece. I
It
was
is.
expecting to see possibly a signature or something on the bottom, but there's not. Yeah, I could not find it for sure. I just would say most likely 90s, early 2000s as far as the design, but it could be a little older than that too. But yeah,
It is older than that, and they just don't make the tumble up sets. You know what I mean? That
yeah,
much. You don't see them very
you're
often.
right. You're right. Yeah, it's not like a thing that people are looking for as much, but um, it's something that is definitely usable and really pretty. It is just those colors are wonderful, and it's nice and clean, ready to gift or use. 11 inches tall, and just asking $25, and it is just gorgeous.
It is gorgeous.
I do too, Dennis. It's
I
just
know.
you could also put it in the bathroom too.
Yes, it would make a beautiful gift. It's really nice for a bathroom or a bedside table. And that's what people traditionally use them for is you would fill the carafe with water, you would go to bed, and then you would have your cup of water as you needed it through the night. And then as you drank your water, you would put it back over the top so nothing got in your water. It's just such a
Yeah,
functional piece, but it's made so intricately. We were both just like, I
yeah,
have no idea. It's just cool. That's all I got.
it's cool. Absolutely. And yeah, don't drink out of plastic, drink out of glass.
That is right.
And yeah, just the very cool design going all the way through with the little circles. I'm going to try to get in on that texture. You can see where it's threaded in, and it just gives just a little texture to it. But I absolutely love it. Love the color, and yeah, I think it would just be a great gift for sure. Water or tequila, and then just yes, surprise whoever's drinking from it. So
That's right.
thank you, Tracy. We're counting down. We're at 28, looking for 29. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end, and then the cup is a nice size. It's about almost 4 inches. So it'll give you just the right amount of water. And then just close her up.
Love
Thank
it.
you guys for your bids. Really beautiful piece of art glass.
So awesome, you guys. Thank you. Thank you.
Tracy, coming to you for 28. Congrats.
Nice get. Beautiful. Oh my God. Brad says, I only drink from a Starbucks teddy bear mug. Did anybody score one for $300? I just have to know. Also, reminder that we gave at the beginning of the show that I will give you again now. If you have a turkey that is 20 pounds or more, you should have it thawing by now.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, this is my last round. Honey, is that your last round?
Yeah.
Okay. And then we're going to do a recap after this. So I couldn't decide how to sell these. So I just decided to sell them in a lot. And these are teeny, tiny, weeny dollhouse dollies. Again, these came from the Fostoria estate sale that David went to, and there's 4 of them. Oh my gosh, Brad, doesn't blow your mind on a Starbucks mug. I'm like, I would rather have a mind-blowing rubber face vintage piece or a mind-blowing piece of Blanco or something. Like, what? Yeah, I would never spend that on a Starbucks mug. Don't care. Okay, so these all are going to come together. And David picked these for me because he's just the best. And he knows I love these little tiny weirdos.
What's your starting price?
Oh, this is the lot of them for 20.
Wow.
You're going to get everybody in the lot for 20. Okay, so first up in my lot, this is a hand-painted porcelain bisque baby. And I don't really know anything about her. I couldn't really find much 30s, 40s, 50s. But look, I have to show you this. I'm not trying to be crass or weird, but I'm pulling up her little skirt so I can show you. Look at her little legs. They are little movable, teeny tiny legs.
It's
So as you can see, her little dress is quite a bit longer than her. Her little legs stop right there. So she's like a little baby hand-painted porcelain bisque. I don't know squat about her, but she's precious. That is the first item. The second one I just think is so cute, and she's signed. This little gal has pigtails, and look at the freckles that are so intricately painted on her teeny, teeny, tiny face. Like, that's my fingernail, and that's her face. That's how little she is. Her hands are all there. Somebody gave her a little sewn dress out of what looks to me like a vintage hanky, probably. And her little feet are so sweet. Look, even got the tiniest little toes you have ever seen in your life. And her legs also move as well as her arms. And all she's marked is C on the back. And then she has a signature. Her head turns and she has look at her hair. Look at the little pigtails. She's so I mean, she literally look at she tiny. She tiny. And if you can see it and your eyes are good, which mine are not, there is the C on her back, and then there's a signature. And I am not sure what that says, to be honest with you. It's so little, I'm having a hard time seeing it. So she is the second dolly. It's coming in the lot. Little bitty articulated porcelain bisque bibis. The other two are an absolute hoot, and they're coming together as they were found. We have our naked chunky babies. And when I say these are tiny, I mean, like, here's my pinky, and this is the size of the end of my pinky, basically. So this little guy, God love him, he's got a hand hanging out. This on his feet is that modeling clay, or the I can't remember what you call it, but it makes it the little guys stick down onto stuff. Thank you, museum putty. So you're gonna get this guy and then his little weird friend. Now, little weird friend has lost part of his hand. Okay,
looks like the kid from King of the Hill.
I'm Bobby Hill, David. Yeah, but look at his little butt. He's so funny. And this one too, like, they are the tiniest little weird itsy bitsy fellers.
Yeah.
So you're gonna get all four of them. I know they are teeny tiny little dollhouse dolls, hand painted porcelain bisque. You're gonna get all four, including wee tiny biscuit. Weensy.
Itsy bitsy.
Yes. So I can't. They're so tiny. Like, I don't even think the little guy is an inch. Let's see if he's an inch. He might be.
3/4.
He's an inch. 3/4 of an inch. Yeah, this little guy. So I am doing all of these for 20 because they're not, I can't really tell you what era they are, but I feel like they're older. They do have the little articulated arms and legs. And they are just so precious. So all of them together, stocking stuffers of vintage, including little eeny weeny, for 20.
That's a great stocking stuffer.
It is. It's so fun. So fun. I want to go be somebody's Christmas present. I know. Little chunky boys are just hysterical to me. Look at these two. I know. So funny. So, Sue, thank you so much for your bid. I'm going to count them down. All right, here we go. 10. No, 15. Sorry. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Oh my gosh. I will say I'm glad that's my last round talking wise.
You've done great.
I love hanging with you guys.
I'm glad we're not contagious.
Oh yeah. No, I don't think it's just a cold, but it's just.
Well, no, it's not going to go through the camera.
I know. We did it. All right. Sue Windsor, congratulations, doll. Those are coming to you, all four of them. Thank you so much for your bid. Awesome. All right, you guys, you know what time it is.
It's recap time. So, I have quite a bit of stuff to show you. We're going to do this in a very smart way so I don't break anything. So It is getting kind of time for bed. I have some canisters. These are awesome canisters. I don't want to hold on to them much longer in the garage, but they are by Wheaton. and made in New Jersey from the 60s. You have the double-sided, so you've got the really cool heart with the lace and the bird in the middle, and then on the back other side you have the Pisces type fish, double fish. I have 3 of these containers. So I have the 2 large ones. They're 9.5-inch tall, and then the medium, which is 7.5 inches tall. And these are going to be $12 each. Just put in red canister 12, and you pick which one you want. I have 3 total. Sorry, Winona is running off. She ran away. So yeah, those are $12 each canister. And then I also have this really beautiful imperial glass bowl with the rose. Sarah, are we sending this to Mom?
I mean, we can. It's really, I know your mother would love it, but if somebody wants it, claim it and we'll
Yeah.
shop for your mom. But as
Right.
you were showing it, I thought, man, that is really pretty. I bet your mom would like that.
Yeah. Oh, well, Victoria, I got you for those canisters, but it's gonna be 12 each, not 14.
They're 12 each, Victoria. Thank you, sweetie.
All right.
Congratulations. Yes.
So
I
yeah,
know, I'm taking to my bed.
yeah, this imperial glass bowl from the 50s, really beautiful doe skin satin custard glass, just $24. Put in rose bowl 24.
Love you, our boo boo. Get some rest.
Yes.
Gotta
And
get
thank
feeling
you.
better. Get you out of the hospital, girl.
And thank you, Victoria. I got you down for those canisters. Also have this really cool little, large, 11-inch long candy cane. Oh, what was it? Let's do $14. $14 on our little candy cane. You can hook the kids in. Just put candy cane 14. And I do still have a little Fenton hobnail top hat. There, let's fix my camera. There we go. Little top hat.
Thank you.
And
Turn to you, sweetie.
yes, you've plenty of beef bouillon. Got to have it.
All
This
the
little $10 on this. You can have
Bye,
fun with it, decorate it up with a little bottle brush tree. It's kind of too small, but you know what I'm saying. So $10 top hat if interested. And then let's do this. We're gonna have fun. We've got a whole Scandy thing. Okay, Sue, I got you for our little top hat. Thank you so much, Sue. It's a nice little hat. And now we're gonna go to our Swedish corner. We've got 3 different rounds of Swedish holiday type items, and they are all individually priced. But if you want to shoot me a price for the whole thing, you've got a whole Scandinavian thing going on right here. Otherwise, let's go through them. So we've got the Advent candles in the cool Viking boat, brass and wood from the 60s. That is $28. This little Viking fella, he is actually Viking noggins. He's little noggins, and he is just a little souvenir from Sweden as well. That guy is going to be 28 as well. And then I had my 2 little Swedish dollar horses, and they're coming together for 20. So the dollar horses are 20 for the pair. The Advent candles are 28 for the set. And then our little Viking guy, Noggins, is going to be $18. I'm sorry, $28. My bad. All right. And that is everything for me. I'll give it. Oh, okay. I just saw Bree. Okay.
Oh, that is so
Okay,
cool.
great.
Girl,
I will bundle it up and give you a nice little price. All
you
right.
got it, Steve.
Thank you. That's so fun together.
That is so awesome. Thanks, Bree.
Yes, thank you, Bree. And that's everything for me.
That is great. Oh my gosh, you guys, what an amazing night. Thank you so much. Okay, I'm gonna do my recap really quick.
Okay.
There's not much, so that's great. Yes, the Goya stuff is great. I buy it too. Absolutely. I think I actually have some Goya beef right now. Okay. Pillow. Needlepoint, $18. It is a yummy orange, kind of a burnt sienna, olive greens, and golds. It's that fantastic 70s colorway that we all love. It has a really nice like green background. And it does have a zipper opening so you can wash it if you need to. Oh, it's
Oh,
time for
yes.
it's 10 by 10 and clam pillow 18. Okay. And then I had my Fenton animals. I will drop these to 24 each if you are interested. I have the Fenton black hand painted chicken, lovely shape, as well as the black elephant, also marked Fenton right there. And you can just say elephant 24 or chicken 24. Okay. And then I had my Joel Myers 1960s Blinko piece. I will do it for 55 if anybody is interested. It is stunning. Panel optic from the 60s designed by Joel Myers for Blinko. 55 if you would like it. Just put 55 Blinko. And then my beautiful Van Briggle Iris mug, signed, of course, on the bottom from the home of Van Briggle, Colorado Springs, where David and I live. I'm asking 30 on the Van Briggle mug. It is beautiful in Ming blue. I agree, Victoria. I love those animals. And then I had Little Red Riding Hood for 14. She is a bisque frozen penny doll made in Japan. And she is darling, makes a great little stocking stuffer. So Little Red Riding Hood bisque penny doll 14. And then I had these little earrings left for 10, and they are little wooden snowmen. Little hand painted, they're so cute. Hold on, let me get their faces. Hand painted wooden snowman earrings for 10. And they are adorable. So snowman earrings 10, and I think that is going to be it for me.
Yes.
Dennis, I've got you for that pillow.
And then I had one more item I totally forgot to bring or show at the end. This is from my personal collection, 1920s Triumph number 2, large red lantern, about 19 inches tall. Tons of patina on it. Everything works as far as that guy raises, this guy opens up, this guy is stuck. Oh, it kind of moved. So I think I might be able to get it unstuck, but I'm not going to promise it. I would do $32 on that. Nice large red lantern for $32 if you're interested. If not, I'll put it back in my garage.
Awesome. Awesome. So guess what? Black Friday is the day.
Oh, yeah.
We will be going live with Holly Parker, who will be here at our house. Okay, you've got it, Donna. Let me write that down. David, if you want to just talk about Black Friday.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, Black Friday is going to be interesting because what we're going to do is we're going to kind of stick with that table sale type of vibe because we're going to fill the table, have a couple of other tables also probably filled, and then throw it onto the main table. So there's going to be multiple waves of vintage, smalls, big items, vintage Christmas items, just tons of stuff. So, and Holly will be here. So, you know, that's always silly. We're going to have a blast. We're going to be high on turkey and all the stuff. So,
yes. So turkey and the fixins. My friend Tiffany is going to swing through with some really cool mid-century stuff. We have new stuff. We'll be doing some clearance stuff at ridiculous prices that we just want gone. But mainly everything is new. So definitely come hang out. Holly gets in Tuesday night, day after tomorrow. And then we're going to be playing Thanksgiving, getting ready for another one of my friends' birthdays. And yeah, we're going to celebrate birthday Thanksgiving on Thursday, and then we'll be here with you guys on Friday. I already have the link made. So if you go under my traveling button profile here on YouTube, you'll see the link for Friday. Just make sure to set a reminder. And we're going live at 3 p.m. Eastern, and we're just going to go until we run out of stuff.
Yep.
So it's going to be fun. We're going to hang out in our pajamas and probably eat some leftovers and visit with you guys and play vintage. It's going to be a lot of fun. So good. Yes, definitely come and join us. And if we don't get the chance to tell you between now and then, happy Thanksgiving. Have a wonderful time with your friends and your families. And thank you guys so much for supporting David and I. If there's something that we have to be grateful for, truly, it is the community that we have found here on YouTube with all of you. We couldn't be more grateful. This is our bread and butter. So thank you for supporting small business. We are grateful for you. Yay.
Thank you guys so much.
I'm not going to cry. I'm not going to cry. All
Happy
right.
Thanksgiving to you all. Hi, Kathy Plunkett. It's great to see you.
Yes. Hi,
And
Kathy. Hi, friends.
don't forget, if you are in our Facebook group on Thanksgiving, just drop in some pictures of your bird. Throw some pictures in there. We're going to share ours, and yeah, just we want to, as a community, just to have a good Thanksgiving together.
And if you're not celebrating or you're not doing anything Thursday, or you have to work or whatever, my heart is with you there too, because I've had many of Thanksgiving where I've had to work as well. So I understand how that is. But yes, we love our community here. You guys are absolutely the best. Thank you again for supporting small business, and have the best turkey day possible. Enjoy, guys. Enjoy.
Send me the bird.
Thaw your birds, guys. Thaw your birds. All right. Peace, love, and vintage until we see you Black Friday. Have a wonderful holiday with your loved ones. Bye, guys. Thank you so much.